there. Hello. Hello. How are we doing? We are going to be playing Gordian Quest today. Gordian Quest is part of the hashtag turnbased fest. Hello, how are you doing? Very grateful to be part of this whole thing, whole shebang, the party, the turn-based party. Let me go ahead and set up my capture here. Stream started almost a minute early. Can't really take this streamer seriously. Wow. Well, I like to make sure that my intro can play before the actual stream starts, and the intro is there to ensure that I get all my other stuff done, like making sure that the chat is working properly. So if you haven't seen or heard of anything about Gordian Quest, basically this is a deck builder, but before you leave, listen, I know that a lot of people have been getting a little bit of deck builder burnout. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. But I think that I would highly encourage you to give this one a chance, because it's really good. It's a deck builder RPG, and where it differs from the other deck builders is instead of having very short hour-long runs and roguelike-ish gameplay, it instead relies more heavily on a long-form narrative and story, boasting kind of a 15 to 30 hour campaign, which is really cool. I've been playing a lot of it. I kind of want to start a new game just to show you what that is like, but honestly, I'm going to resume the one I've been playing. You haven't really missed much. You have, but I think that resuming will show you a lot of the mechanics right now, as opposed to trickling some over a long period of time. I left already. Goodbye. Hold on. Goodbye. So we have our merry band of heroes. We've got Lucius, Pierre, and Catherine. I've been playing the story of. I'm a few chapters in now, and basically we've been kind of trying to rid our city of this undead scourge. There's been quite a lot of goings on, battles, conflicts, skirmishes. You know, and we've been clearing things out like little by little with our three party members. The way this game does deck building is basically each hero has their own deck, and you alter that deck by getting them new equipment. And you can also alter that equipment with gems, and you can even tweak the way those that equipment works. You can also level them up. There's kind of a grindy experience and leveling up system in this game. They will gain new stats, as well as you can look at the skill tree here and see a little bit how things work. So you can kind of pick your flavor. I'm generally a little bit off put by skill trees. I think that they can offer the illusion of choice to the player, but I really like this one because it actually does very dramatically change the way your hero works. It'll offer you very large benefits, like stat bonuses, obviously, but also it'll let you upgrade your cards. It'll let you gain new cards, and these giant diamonds here actually offer giant kind of like talent potentials. So these are reliant on your character's attributes like strength, dexterity, intelligence. You can only take certain ones depending on how strong your character is in certain traits. So this dictates kind of play style, and these offer like extra little passive benefits in combat. I know I'm getting into the nitty gritty already, but I want to show off right away how this game differs from other games and what makes it kind of a cut above. Another thing I really appreciate just about the skill tree, because I feel like skill trees are really played out, but I appreciate how this game is trying to do skill trees differently. You may notice two separate grids here. After you've gained a certain amount of experience with your hero, you'll actually be able to plunk down a new diamond of skills. And depending on how you've built up your character, like if I've gone in this direction, I can place this new grid on a different part of the tree. So like I can plunk it down here if I want to go for another giant talent here, or I could plunk it down somewhere else so I can try and get some of the other little benefits. So it offers the player a lot of customization in terms of how they build out their skill tree, which I think is actually really cool. But enough of that. We're gonna get into the actual combat and what this game's gameplay actually consists of. I'm gonna do just like a little miniature skirmish here just to show off things. Skill trees being actually just skill tubes is played out for sure. You'll not see I. What was the inspiration for Bimple doing this turn-based fest, and why has he not continued Symphony of War again yet? The inspiration for Bimple doing the turn-based fest was that he was invited and he was offered the opportunity to do actually 2 days of turn-based fest, and was offered really excellent games to show off. Bimple didn't need much more inspiration than that. Bimple's simple man. Bimple, very simple man. Just need game, play game. Okay, so we have in a very kind of D&D standard fashion, we have kind of a D20 rolled initiative. So you can see the initiative that all of our characters have rolled. I've gotten pretty lucky, I think. I don't know, like my hero's initiative has just like risen enough that I never seem to go after the enemy. So occasionally one of the enemies will get lucky and I'll have to, like, I'll get 2 heroes to go before a baddie. But anyway, we're gonna roll. Right now we're playing with our cleric Catherine. Catherine is very much my DPS, although my character Pierre has some damage to dole out as well. We've got some shield blocks. This all feels very familiar, I'm sure, but I can also I have channeled spells, so these are my channeled spells. I have certain spells or skills, I guess, that will become cheaper depending on how much I've channeled. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out a couple of basic attacks on one of these lads. You may notice that there is actually like a kind of a tactical grid. This does come up, although occasionally there are advantages to having good positioning. Right now this is fine. I've put all of our heroes on the middle board. There's a reason for that, which we'll get to on our next turn here. So I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. So our character here, Lucius, he doesn't do as much damage. He's more of a tank, a damage sponge. You can see that he's got a lot of guards and stuff, but also his major benefit is that he supports the other characters. So he's got this commandment, grant an ally in the row +1 AP. That's basically our currency for using skills. If they kill an enemy, they also recover 11 HP. So that's a pretty good one. This is not a card you play. It's one that gets triggered when another character will use an ability. So I'm going to go ahead. We also have the Show of Force, which is good because it gains us a little bit of extra power, but it also buffs our allies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift. Have we? Oh, I didn't end my turn. My bad. I'm going to shift with Pierre here so that Lucius is in the center, and that way he's adjacent to both heroes, and then we're going to use our Show of Force. And that's going to buff both our allies at once. And then I'm going to go ahead and use all of my... I should have used my block. That was just bad play, but it doesn't really matter. I'm strong enough at this point that it's like... I'm going to stomp these guys out of commission. It's going to be good. Pierre's got Arc Lightning. Arc Lightning is basically just like a damage everything. It's not quite damage everything, but it damages 2 random enemies, and it also gives them shock. We'll talk about shock. Shock is a kind of an interesting mechanic. On turn start, trigger store damage on self and all shocked enemies. So the thing about arc shock is it's a damage that doesn't happen necessarily immediately. It happens on the enemy's turn, but I have found that they can recover from that if they raise their armor again somehow. But we're going to try and make sure that that doesn't happen, and make sure, like, this guy's got a little bit of sliver of health here, so we want to make sure that they actually die on their turn. Of course, my Pierre is just too good, so he's just going to kill them. I'm using my precognition that lets me draw and then retain a card, which means I get to keep a card for the next turn. This isn't something you thought up on your own. thought you were doing it for fun on your own. No, hashtag turnbased fest is a very large sale on Steam right now, as well as a huge collection of content creators and streamers that are all showing off different turn-based games. It's a fairly large collective right now. Excuse me. So we've got we're back to Catherine. The enemy got their chance and it didn't really do much. This smite here, this is my channeled spell. So you can see it costs 0 here. That's because I've managed to play enough channeled, like enough skills that channel give us 3 of 3 channeling. So this spell is effectively free, but I don't want to use it just yet. I'm gonna use this debilitating bolt so that I can apply some vulnerable, which they will take more damage. Of course, I didn't break through the armor, so they didn't actually get the vulnerability. That's just, again, me playing foolishly. So let's go ahead. We're gonna press the attack. We'll use our divine hammer. I hate having to use a divine hammer when they're not lined up properly. But again, it doesn't matter. Like I say, positioning matters occasionally. It can definitely make the difference between like a good turn and a very good turn. Lucius has this shift target, so I can potentially move the enemy around so that they're a little bit more set up. So we're gonna apply some bleed. I'm also gonna shift over here. You may notice that I can only attack this one. That's because my positioning was a little bit too far away to hit them. So I'm gonna move up a bit so that I can apply some vulnerability to this guy. And we could just kill him. But I'm gonna throw my other attack on the other guy and then move back so that when Pierre here uses a move, I don't know if I think Lucius, I guess I lost my trigger, so never mind. That was whatever. Listen, we've like I say, we are just like way over leveled for this combat. I'm just trying to show off how things work. This is after about 4 hours of gameplay, and I've been like, you know, I gotta say, I'm impressed with this game's ability to keep me engaged, because like I've been doing everything. Like kind of rare for me to enjoy a game on that level. Like I'm like, when, you know, my completionist days are kind of behind me, but when it came to this game, I was just like, yeah, I want to like do every combat, level up, get every bit of equipment, and I've just been really enjoying it. Urtuk the Desolation. I don't know that one. So we're just we're gonna throw out some attacks. Nothing. Okay, so you may I didn't know, I didn't think I was actually adjacent to Lucius there, but you may have seen Lucius throw out an extra little attack there. That's because his trigger went off. That basically an ally on the same row attacked, and so that triggered their extra little passive to attack as well. I didn't get any armor up, so Lucius, Pierre may take some extra damage here. That's okay. We can take it. Throw some vulnerable on that guy. I'm gonna see if I can't kill this lad. Yep. So this guy isn't going to attack. He's going to put up his guard so that he has more armor. There's a little bit of terrain set up, like obstacles and stuff that make movement a little bit more difficult. It hasn't really become a huge problem for me yet. We're going to move Lucius in the center here so I can use my show of force and buff both characters. I'm also going to apply some vulnerable to this guy. Maybe, no, never mind, because I forgot that he had a bunch of armor. I gotta make sure I keep a better track of that. Oh, but we're just gonna throw out both these arc lightnings, and that's gonna kill everyone dead. And he's got enough shock damage built up that when he has his turn, not that it matters, because I'm just gonna kill him. but when he has his turn, he would have just died. Does placing your characters in different columns affect combat in some way? More damage dealt in the front, but more damage received, stuff like that? It does. You can only kind of hit certain enemies if you're close enough to them or on the right column. I'm trying to remember if I guess the horizontal is columns. I'm trying to remember. Pierre leveled up here. Yeah, placement does matter. Obviously, if you place your character more in the front, they're going to be receiving more on the receiving end of more attacks from the enemy. So you're going to like want to position your tanks up front, your damage sponges, and then you have you have certain skills that can only affect certain parts of the enemy's battlefield, and then you have also like ranged attacks that can pretty much work everywhere. So most of Pierre's skills will actually work pretty much everywhere. In fact, you can see these little this little indicator shows that pretty much the entire opponent's field is up for grabs when it comes to using my magic sword here. The arc lightning is also the same. It happens over the entire field because it's just like random enemies. So Pierre is great. I can pretty much put Pierre anywhere. I tend to put him close to Lucius because then Lucius can buff him. So we're gonna see what leveling up looks like real quick. I was kind of inching towards this reduced minimum deck size. Remove a skill from your deck, reduce minimum deck size by 1. So you can like cull your deck a little bit. I haven't really done much of it because I've been finding pretty good success with it, but I'm gonna take out one of these guards because it's not as good as some of my other guards. There is a deck size. I haven't really done much optimization on that, but we can have a look. So right now my deck size limit, like it has to be, I think 11. So I could remove these other 2 guards, and now I'm within acceptable guidelines here, and I still have 2 guards that are actually much better. So that should be good. Columns go up and down, rows go side to side. Okay, I always forget that. So let's see what like a kind of a beefier combat looks like. Then we'll get to like dungeons and stuff later. So, okay, this combat differs in that it has waves. So you can see, I think it's, 3 remaining reinforcements. So after these guys arrive, there's going to be another set of 2 more sets of enemies here. So this is a lot more of a beefier combat. I don't really have much I can do right now. I guess I could set up some guard. Your armor doesn't really disappear like it does in a lot of deck builders. It sticks around, so setting it up is actually not a bad idea. So set that up as well. You can't attack the air just to set up your channeling. That would have been nice. Okay, so I've also like upgraded this commandment. That's why it's giving out health as well as extra currency for like our energy to play spells. Does the game have a fishing minigame? You can't say it has a lot of engaging side content unless it has a fishing minigame. I actually don't know. I don't think it does, no. There's something just like very like base desire for me when it comes to an RPG, and I just like collecting equipment and also having some customization when it comes to the equipment, and this game does that very well. Like the way the equipment interacts with the cards in this game is very simplistic, but it's enough to make me enjoy like doing the side quests and getting new equipment, and also checking the shops and stuff. Like, you know, this game checks all the boxes when it comes to being a satisfying RPG. The deck building side of it, I mean, like, for the most part, it's pretty simplistic, but there's so many different characters. Like, I'm only playing with these 3, but there's like 10 others, and also every single character has like 3 or 4 different play styles. Like, they all have a different deck of cards that you can play with. And though it doesn't make for necessarily extremely deep gameplay, it's just exactly satisfying enough that I really enjoy it. Like I've already played like 4 or 5 hours of this game, and it just kind of relies on like really mainstay kind of satisfying checked boxes in terms of the RPG section, in terms of the like little bit of customization for each of the characters, and also like just enough depth when it comes to placement, and also like how you set up your decks. I think it's I don't know, I think it's just like exactly satisfying enough. It's got so many like things going on that like, and maybe none of them are like particularly deep, but all of them combined make for kind of a deep experience. So I got this press attack. This one gets copied, I think, every time I use it, and then also it does more damage every time it's played this turn. So that means like if I can fill my deck with these, then they'll do more damage. But they also cost 0, so I tend to just like throw them out. I thought I was gonna have 2 more waves after that. I might have been just wrong about that. So I've got this chisel. This allows me to alter my equipment in some way. I know how, but it's like I'm trying to. I know I've been doing a lot of explanation of a lot of the mechanics. One of the common themes of deck builders is shrinking your deck as much as possible. Well, it's just so you can make sure you're using all of your best cards as much as possible. One of the games I think, yeah, I did a let's try of it, was called Void of the Vault. Something I really appreciated about that game was that you didn't have to, like, removing cards from your deck wasn't a reward, which was kind of a novel thing. Like, a lot of deck builders will offer removing cards from your deck as a reward, which I do think is interesting. Very rarely do they let you just like take cards out. So Vault of the Void was different in that way. So we've got a little event here, another kind of mainstay mechanic of the deck builder. But let's have a look. In the middle of the street, a lone zombie shambles about. He is covered head to toe in various accessories of gold. You surmise that he might have been a noble or greedy bandit before turning. He stops to mindlessly chew on his accessories, making a commotion. So I have an option here. You may see these options as maybe being contrived, but it really is just like, do you want to go with your strengths or do you want to get some more gold? So this is a 50-50 good outcome, bad outcome. I'm pretty sure this is like if I don't want to risk using reflex checks, I can just go for a 50-50 coin flip. I'm going to go for skill checks because I have pretty good skills and I have had pretty good luck with these. So they've offered me the suggestion that I should use Lucius here because he's got a better dex check for this. As you get close to him, he suddenly whirls around, jaws aiming for your neck. You reflexively twist to dodge the attack. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pick a skill in Lucius's deck of skills, and this is going to offer a little bit of a modifier to this roll. But what will happen is after I've done this card will be exhausted, and so that card gets removed from my deck and replaced with an exhaustion card. This is a card that can't be played, and it just kind of fills your deck and is not necessarily, it's not helpful, right? That's not a permanent thing. I can go and rest at an inn, and that'll basically flip all of my exhaustion cards back to being useful again. Deck bloat is a basic and infuriating tactic that all deck builders use. I don't agree that it's just there to frustrate the player. I think that that is like there to ensure that you build your deck optimally. But you know, I mean, like, I've done very little actual optimization in this game and I've still been having a pretty good time. So I don't think that deck bloat is like used to in any kind of adverse fashion. It's used as a suggestion to help the player actually like build synergies. Like, for instance, I mean, I could just remove these 2 guards and I'll still have an optimal deck here, and I still have plenty of guards. This is all the equipment I've accrued over time. I also have like a bunch of gems here. What we can do is have a look at this for a second. So these are power runes. I'm pretty sure I can't apply power runes to these. Or can I? Oh, I totally can. Okay. I thought that the slot, you may notice that all of the sockets are different colors. That means that you can only apply certain colored sockets to each one. So like usually green is dexterity based runes, red is strength based runes, blue is intelligence based runes. And you know, I've been accruing these runes over time, and they do improve the card's ability and power. And there's also these extra little sockets that let me improve certain cards. I could have done this one right here. So this let me go back. This glove, you'll see. Let me see. Common glove, increased intelligence, but it also has a socket which affects, like, I think melee attacks. This is a melee attack. So this is a melee based card, therefore I can select this card to be applied to the socket, and what that means is now that card, when it comes up, will have improved abilities. It might have been a noble or greedy bandit before turning. The only difference is PR. Well, they're a zombie now, so it hardly matters. So you have attached skills grant 1 stealth. This is a rune I'm probably not going to make use of. Attached skills will not be added to your deck. So I have certain runes that let me kind of thin out my deck more easily. Let me see if I can apply that. No, won't let me. Oh, unless it's like if I did this one. Won't let me. I will be honest, I'm still trying to figure out the whole runes combination thing. It's there's a bit of nuance there that I'm not yet understanding. Also, our mage doesn't actually have any armor. Let's go and see if we can't get them some better armor. We have a bit of gold we could spend. So we're gonna go to June the blacksmith. They do have some armor. In fact, they have some intelligence-based armor. Well, okay, it has intelligence-based sockets, but it doesn't necessarily have intelligence-based stats. Plus 3 guard with dexterity defense skills. Grants surge. Surge is just gain 1 AP. This is not necessarily super useful. This one, however, requires strength and dexterity, so it's also not helpful. And then this is a staff. We could look at the staff. Let's compare. Our current staff grants extra spell attack damage and also has +1 intelligence and also gives us a cool spell. So comparatively speaking, this oak staff is not very interesting. So I don't think any of this is actually very helpful, and I don't think I can actually get any armor for our mage, and it's been kind of difficult to find armor for our mage. So let's go ahead and see what a large combat looks like. It's going to be much more the same. You know, I've said this in the past, but grind is really just like a matter of perspective. Grind is really just that there's more of the game, and if you enjoy the game, then it doesn't actually feel like grind. And why I'm bringing this up, because yeah, this game's got a lot of game, but I really enjoy it. I enjoy tweaking my decks and improving my heroes and collecting equipment and getting the loot. It's like a deck looter, you know, like a looter shooter. I don't know, a deck builder looter. Okay, can we contrive some kind of new genre combination there? So we've got our commandment. So in this row, if an ally makes a kill, they'll get some more energy and also gain some health. So we can just go ahead and kill this guy. So let's shift. Shift uses a different kind of energy, you may notice. It doesn't use AP, it uses stratagem. Stratagem is kind of like your limit break, if you're like familiar with like a Final Fantasy kind of thing. Like you collect stratagem over time. And so it's like a more of a passive energy, and it doesn't use up your AP, so you can use it freely, but it is limited, and then you have to build it up again. I generally have enough of it that I don't have to worry about like how much do I have. So we're gonna go ahead and use this righteous blow here just to kill this guy right away. And we got a bit of extra AP because of Lucius's passive ability. And yeah, we're just gonna smash him to pieces. We're also collecting synergy points. Like, there's just a lot of stuff going on in this game, I won't lie. Oh, here we go. Mage vestments. There we go. We can actually put that on our buddy Pierre, and we can also improve one of his guards. We could throw on a stealth gem. I don't know if that's going to do anything. We'll see what that does. We can do another event. So that was a large combat, but I kind of stomped it really pretty easily. So we're going to go ahead and use Pierre's skills to try and get through this roll. You come across a musty storeroom filled with alchemical apparatus. A thick layer of dust cakes the shelves. You wonder if you'll find anything else of use here. Yeah, we got through. We just barely succeeded that roll. So we gained some items. Pierre gained 260 XP. As luck would have it, you find a crate filled with various potions. Some of them still seem unusable. So these are yet another thing you can use in combat. You can kind of like throw a potion on a character. You can use them right away, obviously, but putting them on these slots means that they're usable in combat whenever you need. So a couple of our characters now have exhausted cards, so we might as well go back and rest up so we can flip our exhausted cards back over. It also regains our health, not that we've really lost any. I might try and take on a couple of extra challenges just to see, show off what a more of a challenging combat looks like. We're gonna rest up. It only costs 5 coins. Everyone's full health, and our exhausted cards are flipped back over. We can also check out. So this is actually not terrible armor as well. Let's compare this to what we're using. +2 guard with intelligence defense skills, +3 guard with intelligence defense skills, plus 7% maximum HP. So this is actually very good. So we'll buy that for Pierre. We've also got some runes we can buy. Kind of running low on money, but I think we can afford them. Attached skill will not be added to your deck. Well, we don't have to do that. This is actually not a terrible... This is a pretty good oak staff, and it also offers another arc lightning, which I really do like, so I think I'll buy that as well. The ice skill is nice, but I really, really like the arc lightning, so we're gonna go ahead and use that. We can go ahead. Let's remove that gem. Now, the only problem is this oak staff doesn't have intelligence-based sockets, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have to fix that. We can talk to our jeweler here, and they're going to let us change the sockets, maybe. It requires crafting resources that I may or may not have. Okay, so I have tons of the whatever I need here. So let's go ahead and roll 1 blue socket. We're gonna go ahead and craft that. There we go. We can do it again. Oh, it didn't seem to work. Oh well. Color one of the sockets blue on an item. I wanted to color one of the other sockets blue, but that's fine. We have 1 blue socket where we had none before, so that works out well. So let's throw in an intelligence socket. We can also throw in this blade. Attached skills grant 3 critical on use. So it's not like those other sockets won't go to, they're not going to go to waste. We can also throw an intelligence gem on this mage vestment. Okay, so I think we're pretty much good to go. I don't know if... No, there's no cards that apply to that. So if you already mentioned it, but do different characters require different kinds of armor? Kind of. There's a lot of like freedom in how you build up your character and like what kind of equipment you like equip, but basically you can see this mage vestment right underneath that where it says mage vestments. It says requires 12 intelligence. So I could put this on any of the characters that have a high enough intelligence. Pierre here has 19 intelligence, so he more than qualifies for it. And usually the intelligence based equipment is going to be good for the intelligence based character. And Pierre is intelligence based because they use spells and stuff like that. So hence why it's better applied to him. Lucius, on the other hand, you can see they're both strength and dexterity, so I can apply any vestment on them that requires either strength or dexterity. And in the case of their iron cuirass of the student, it's both. They required both strength and dexterity, and it makes for a very good piece of equipment. So you can kind of like min-max your characters, but you can also kind of split divide them, which is neat. Like, you don't have to go all in on just intelligence. You could go like strength, dexterity. You could go strength, intelligence. Like, I've tried to kind of double down on the right weapons, and then I've just kind of like figured out the rest of the equipment. So like, for instance, with Catherine here, I've like tried to find the right weapon for her so that she can use the right kind of skills. And you can see here, like, so she has like heavy armor, I think, and so her heavy armor, strength based, headgear, gloves and boots. Like, it's a little bit tricky, I will say, because you have a lot of things to pick from. You have to try and find the right talents that kind of match the right loadout. And like, so all of these strength based talents, I've kind of gone through them and I've tried to find, well, there's not really two-handed blunt, there's two-handed sword spears, but she's using an axe. So I'm trying to find like the right one. So we'll kind of like split the difference and use a talent that works with her armor, and then we'll have to find like proper armor. She does have heavy armor, so that is improving her armor. But you know, that's kind of the fun of this game, is like trying to find the correct combination of different equipment and talents and skills, and like making it all kind of work together. The stealth gem will help by making Pierre's knees and joints not creak as much when he moves. Yo, my buddy Pierre. So we'll do another combat, and then I'll show off what maybe what a dungeon or exploration looks like. Okay, we got our holy force here. This actually apparently uses stratagem. Not, oh, that's right. I have an AP. Sorry, I have a talent for her that some of her skills only use stratagems instead of AP, so I can use more of them. So we'll go ahead and use that. And that card also offers us a restore if we want to use it. I don't think it's actually going to be useful to us because we're not going to really need it. We could, she could stand to get some better guard skills right now. So Lucius has got his buff, so he's going to swap into the center and then buff both of his allies. Kind of don't want to use this because it applies bleed. Oh, we can use our basic slash and kill this guy. I don't, oh, this is the arc lightning I've improved, so it's not the one that I've gotten from my new staff. But it's really good. This is, however, the quick berry that has been improved. It grants +1 stealth on use. So apparently the stealth takes the form of extra guard. Oh, stealth. Your next action will activate stealth effects. Interesting. I don't know what that means. So you might notice I can't target this enemy here because of my positioning, because I'm too far to the, I guess, the north. I can't hit this guy on the south, so I'm going to use a shift card to move him down, and then I should be able to reach just about anyone. I could have probably killed a skeleton instead, because now they're going to get to attack. That's fine. Poor Catherine here has taken 2 damage. Woe is me. So she can't hit them either, so I'm gonna have to shift and then throw out some moves. I was gonna talk about synergy points as well. We got a piece of equipment. Oh, look at that. I just got a better staff. I could take this, I suppose. But this staff is basically the same as the one I just got, except it's got 2 intelligence sockets. +4, +4. Yep. Yeah, there's like the only thing is I guess I don't get to have that. In a way, the other one was better because we got that extra critical chance. So let's go back. Also, we have an extra strength gem. I should throw that on here. So now that's going to improve our this press the attack card. So I was going to talk a little bit about synergies. Synergies are something you collect over time. This allows you to get more stratagem cards. There's just so much in this game. It's kind of ridiculous, and I kind of appreciate just like they really just didn't hold back. There's like just an absurd amount of like stuff to dive into in this game. Like for instance, an exploration. Let's have a look at what that is. That's unfortunately not a fishing minigame, but it is an exploration minigame. I don't know if that's. So we can send Lucius here on an equipment hunt. Basically, we're sending out nodes. There's different rewards to collect on this map. But there's also like enemies they're not really enemies. They're just kind of like hazards that are going to damage our heroes. We can set out and we'll see how the enemy reacts. I've located some useful equipment in the area. Might want to check it out. So we can see that we've figured out where we can collect some boons. This hazard here actually like generally goes like it chases us around the map. This one will like wander randomly around the map, so we have to kind of watch out. This one's gonna like chase us down, so we're gonna want to move away from them anyway, but we're also gonna want to move towards this weapon rack. We got ourselves a long spear of needling. Could actually be really good for Lucius. Let's see if we can't collect that chest over there. There we go. We got a ring, +2 maximum HP. We can probably salvage that for some extra crafting ingredients. Yes, there is also crafting in this game. I know. There's a lot of stuff going on. You cross paths with what appears to be a traveling merchant. Escorted by mercenaries, you spot various goods and sundries in the back of his wagon. He greets you with a smile and invites you to take a look at his wares. I don't really have a lot of money right now. I'm kind of very poor. Oh my god. You've got some really cool stuff. Damn. Wow. Activation effect Alphonse gains max SP. This costs renown. Apparently I don't even have enough renown to buy this stuff down here. This is like some of the best stuff I've ever seen in the game. I wonder if I could sell some of my stuff. Like my mage vestments. I could sell this tome of skill for 150, but this is I've been kind of saving this for a rainy day. That just grants one of my heroes an extra skill point. Oh, this sucks. I can't buy anything here. Wondering if can I maybe afford this plated belt of speed? Oh, this is a dexterity based belt. Okay, not necessarily useful for us. When used on your current node, a portal to the last town you visited will be created. Oh, Zeal. Grants 2 AP to all adjacent allies. Allies draw 2. Wow, this is a really, really cool ring, which I also can't afford even like a little bit of. All right, well, this sucks. I can't buy any of that. He bids you a good day and continues down his path. Well, shucks. All right, we're gonna do a big bad quest. Join the main defense. You join Captain Roderick, Officer Aaron, and a few soldiers on an overlook. Ahead of you stretches the outer walls of the city, a towering expanse of hewn stone. In one section, a massive breach lays exposed, allowing small groups of undead to stumble through every now and then. Your blood chills as you spot the Rift Lord by the breach in the wall. So this has been a little bit of a story hook that has been like being dribbled over time. Is I caught a wind, or I saw a Rift Lord, and they got a very important book from a library I was trying to like scavenge through, and then they portaled out. So they've been kind of like almost a reoccurring villain. So it may be that I finally tracked them down and I can put them to death. The Rift Lord pauses to give instructions to a robed figure who by all accounts appears to be a necromancer of sorts. Shortly after, the Rift Lord leaves through the breach. Okay, shucks, you know, with the necromancer in charge. Soon the necromancer assumes a trance-like state, raising writhing bodies from the ground in nightmarish fashion. If these undead were animated by his will, it would stand to reason that defeating him would take out a good many of the undead. Hey, RGB. You're one of those poor heroes. Well, time to go find a hero with a bit more gold. I don't even have enough renown. I've been like saving this city from the brink of destruction, and I still don't have enough renown to buy a ring. Plans are being rapidly drawn. There aren't a lot of soldiers left in fighting condition, and your role as the strike team or the plan's trump card is becoming clear. Officer Aaron speaks up. I suggest a full pincer movement. The soldiers will encircle the enemy. Or the army. I'll be with the strike team on the front. There'll be resistance, but we should be able to overcome them. The captain shakes his head. A distraction would be better. Aaron leads the main force to pull away the undead. The strike team will face the necromancer alone, but it'll be shorter fight to get there. So we could agree with the captain to have a distraction, or with Officer Aaron to do a pincer tactic. Let's do the distraction. Pierre approves, so we've got some synergy points that'll help us maybe get another stratagem card. You agree with Captain Roderick. Officer Aaron mulls over the decision, but agrees to that the pincer movement may be spreading the remaining forces too thin. The plan is set to motion. So we're going to do our encounter here. A war horn is sounded and battle is joined, skirting around the main body of the fight. You dart through the side alleys to change your approach. A second horn is sounding as the battle reaches its peak intensity. The necromancer stands in the field with only a few minions left to guard him. It's your cue. Hey, RGB. Also, hello, Mimi. Hello, Kevbo. And hello, VidCactus. Sorry, VildCactus. I'll never make that mistake again. Makes it again immediately. So we're going to buff our allies. I'm not going to do this pommel strike because we don't apply vulnerable when they have armor. So we're going to go ahead and do a basic attack first. Then we'll do our move and apply vulnerable. So this smite card is going to cost us 3 unless we can channel a little bit first. So this is I like debilitating bolt. I think it's one of my favorite moves. We also have holy force. We have like a lot of firepower right now. We'll throw out this holy force. Kill this lad. Unfortunately, we didn't channel enough, and now smite is too expensive for us right now, but that's fine. Pierre usually has the DPS to make miracles happen. I'm gonna try, I think, Lucius. Hold on. No, I don't want to shift. I want to look at Pierre. Sorry, Lucius. Never mind. I think I screwed it. I did it bad. I think. I wanted. Okay, so that we can right click on Lucius to see what he's got. But never mind. I was hoping to try and kill this guy over here, or I guess this guy. All right, so we have some new recruits coming in. We've got one more dude coming in, a germ brood cultist mage. Lucius has got his commandment up, so we should be able to dole out some extra skills this turn. That was Catherine. She had a trigger ability that let her do an extra attack. Unfortunately, we can't kill this guy, but that's fine. Should be able to kill him now. All right, Pierre with the DPS. I don't really get a choice of who that attack moves goes against, but it generally doesn't matter because it's just so good. I'm gonna use this shocking touch to apply some bleed and vulnerability to this one, although I don't know if it actually... Oh yeah, they are vulnerable and they are shocked, so they should take some extra damage. They are gonna get to attack us. Bit of a frame drop there. I wonder if there's a problem with my PC right now. So So they have fortified. They get a bit more armor that I'm gonna have to break through. I can shift. What I want to do is I want to shift. Well, actually, this guy will die if I do that. I want to shift this guy back. The reason being is Catherine has an ability that chain combos the first spot and then the one behind it. So I want to make sure that she can pull that off. And does she have it? She actually does. She has Divine Hammer. So you can see that chain forward. That means she's going to do damage to 2 different enemies. So that's really good. We're going to go ahead and kill this guy. And we can't apply the vulnerable, I don't think. But we can break through this guy's armor. We also have attack of opportunity up, so Lucius should be able to do an extra attack when Catherine pulls off her move, which we're going to do now. So this is that chain combo. So we got 3 attacks there. Unfortunately, this guy got to stay alive with 1 health, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. It's all good. Since there's only the 1 dude left, this arc lightning is actually going to strike him twice. Or maybe it just hits him once. I'm not sure. Sorry. Apparently, I am not sure over the basic mechanics of the game. I thought it would hit him twice. So that is that. Not a big deal. To the wounded and get some men to seal the breach. Yes, sir. Good work putting down the necromancer. I'll mobilize some scouts to hunt down the Rift Lord, but first let's head back to the garrison to process all of this. I'm going through the story. You don't really necessarily have to. You also don't necessarily have to do all of these extra little missions, but like they offer extra XP and extra rewards, so I like to do them. But you know, I in the interest of like making maybe this more interesting for chat to look at, I will proceed with the story, and maybe we can find some spicier combat. Pierre is going to scavenge.
Hey.
I've located some useful components in the area. Could always come in handy. I really want to check out the wandering peddler. Let's check out this components box. Nice. This will let me reroll socket types. I want to check out the peddler. Oh, and I can get the box as well. Nice. So peddler, I've been buying these relic tokens. I don't yet know how to these can be traded to Marco for a chance to obtain legendary items. Don't yet know who Marco is, but I will not pass up the chance to collect some legendary items. They'll always sell you 1 for 10 coins, and then the next one is like 500 coins. I did make the mistake of buying the 500 coins one. So that's why I am poor right now. What is this? Breach the walls, quest location cleared. So we're going to turn in that quest. Good looking game. I'm really enjoying this game. I've been playing it a lot in my off time. This might honestly break my top 5 for like a deck building game. So we got some renown. Securing the breach is certain cause for celebration, but as we speak, the Rift Lord roams these lands, and as long as he is alive, there's a good chance we are still under a silent threat that grows with every day. Leave the defense and rebuilding of Silverkeep to my remaining men. You're well traveled, and you have the best chance of hunting down the Rift Lord's trail. Traveling in the wilderness can be tough, so you're going to want supplies. I've given orders to Dana to stock you up. You'll find her at the inn. So we've reached maybe the new portion of the game, and I think maybe the map has opened up a bit. No, still no.
Goodness gracious.
Captain shared word about you, Dana. Yeah, I know. I've met you before. If you're heading out into the wilderness, you'll need to ensure you have ample supplies. Hunger's no good if you get into a fight. Prepared as much as you can carry. Anything beyond that is on your own dime. You've got mouths to feed here too. Okay, yeah. Safe travel. We got some supplies. I already had a full stock of supplies.
Yes.
With the defeat of the cultists, it seems that we've regained control of our waypoints. So these are like all of these little buildings that you may have noticed. Like they have different merchants and also different like purposes, functions. But also these characters will like ask you to go and do some quests, and that'll improve the functions of those buildings. I will say this is going to be a weird kind of like, I don't know, overlap, but. Because I'm almost certain no one has played this game, but this game really reminds me of Puzzle Quest. Puzzle Quest is a bit more of a Bejeweled game. So whereas this game has gone deck builder, Puzzle Quest went Bejeweled. But I really liked Puzzle Quest because it took a very simple mechanic like Bejeweled and it turned it into this like very engrossing, like overarching RPG story, and it actually was like stupidly engrossing. And this game does, like, I feel like it does share a lot of similarities for me. But I know that no one else has played Puzzle Quest. Puzzle Quest has had a lot of sequels. I don't know if any of them are honestly as good as the original one. So if you're looking for another game kind of in this same vein, I really recommend Puzzle Quest. With the defeat of the cultists, it seems like we've regained control of our waypoint. I've prepared a little something for you in case the situation calls for it. These are portal scrolls. With this, you'll be able to create a portal that connects you back to the garrison's waypoint. Save it for emergencies. I'll try to describe more of these, but the material components are difficult to obtain and it will be pricey. At any rate, let's head over to the fort to talk to the captain when you're ready. Nice. Portal scrolls. Good to see you.
Well,
I've been piecing together the information that we have so far based off the encounter at the library and the battle at the breach. From what I can gather, the Rift Lord is intent on completing a complex Venai ritual that would bridge our existence with that of the spirit world, or the realm of the dead. To achieve this, the ritual requires three things: blood sacrifice, souls, and a location with a certain topological feature. I suspect the cultists that follow him are providing the blood sacrifices. The last two I can hazard a guess. There are natural ley lines of energy that run deep in the earth. No doubt their energies have waned since the time of the Venai and their departure. We've been hearing a little bit here and there about the Venai through the story and lore and stuff like that. They're still active regardless. They're basically cultists that try and live forever. These ley lines connect and merge all over the lands, and here in Westmire, there's one known location historically, the old burial grounds where the ancient kings were buried. An educated guess, which I concur with. If you were to find the Rift Lord, that would be a good place to start looking in. Heading out and securing the burial grounds waypoint should be a good first step. We'll be ready to keep you stocked up when you return. So I do kind of just want to, like, you know, I feel like showing off my current playthrough of this game might give you a impression that this game is shallow. I really just want to, like, show off as much as I can in terms of like how much customization there is in this game. So you can see, like, there's, besides the three I'm playing, I've got two other characters. I have not been building them up at all, but I could. They're a ranger and a rogue. They have their own playstyle. Then there's 5 other characters. These are all starting characters that you could start a new game with, so there's actually quite a bit of replayability. I could, like, switch them up here, so I could switch out Pierre and we could have a look at Alphonse, right? So Alphonse has got their own set of skills and also their own skill tree. But also, you may see here, Assassin, Sabotage, and Subterfuge. These are all different sets of decks and cards that Alphonse has access to. So, like, these are all different, completely different play styles. Like, this one looks like it relies heavily on throwing down traps and stuff, and manipulating, you know, the enemy around the board. Subterfuge, it looks like we've got, I don't know what concealment is, a cell effect that grants stealth to unit. So this looks like it can maybe buff our allies, grant agility, gain 1 agility on turn start. So it looks like we're trying to buff ourselves. We also have some passive, or sorry, some poison effects. So, like, there's just an absurd amount of like kind of freedom offered to the player in terms of, like, how you build your team, what kind of decks you choose, what kind of characters you choose. And I really appreciate that, like, you know, they really didn't hold back in terms of, like, just how crazy large the tool set is available to the player. Then there's yet more stuff here, so we can look at we could spend some renown. I unfortunately already spent a bunch to unlock these. These are extra passive, like, artifacts that offer, like, an extra little effect during either the battle or, like, quests completed or stuff like that. You have to spend your renown to unlock more slots for it, and then you also have to spend renown to unlock an artifact. I think I have 3 of 65. There's just an absurd level of content in this game. Let's go ahead and unlock an artifact just to see if we can find something fun. Rolling 20 on the dice in an event challenge grants 1 fate. Fate is yet another mechanic in this game, which kind of like tweaks a combat. So like you can complete events and they'll throw some fate at a nearby combat, and that will mean that there's like more obstacles on the field, or you know, there's good fate and bad fate. So maybe your enemies will be at a disadvantage, or you'll have an extra disadvantage. So fate is like one of those extra things that you can like try and manipulate on the board to make combats easier or even like harder, so that you get more loot as well. We can also like spend a bit of gold at the shrine so that we can potentially get some more fate to manipulate combats. Trying to think, there's so much to show off in this game. Well, there's supplies and stuff like that, but I think that's fairly whatever, mundane. Keep a watch on your supplies. You don't want to starve out there. Okay, you can stock up back at the inn at any time or find opportunities to get more supplies. So after like 4 hours of gameplay, yeah, we now have the ability to actually travel outside the world. So like, I want to make it clear, I really appreciate the slow roll this game has been offering. When I first started this game, I only had access to like these 4 quests or 4 nodes, and there were some like difficult combat, so I had to kind of try and like train up a bit and then complete those quests. And then it opened up a little bit more, and I had access to like outside of the major city walls, and then a little bit more I was able to open up the full city. So I really appreciated that, just like the way it kind of like very slow roll like opened up the map a bit. And now we're actually getting to travel around like the actual world, which I think is really cool. So we're gonna have to try and get to the old burial grounds. I'm not sure how that's going to use up our supplies, but I'm sure we'll find out. Your travel is uneventful for the most part, but as you approach a small, winding canyon, you notice your surroundings grow increasingly quiet. When and how you could leave the city? Well, so there was like a large zombie invasion in our city, so I had to kind of like very slowly kind of take care of that. Now that the city is like finally in a place of like, I wouldn't say peace or you know, anything like that, but it's like we're good now. People are no longer dying, and we're not completely overrun by zombies. Now we can start to actually talk about a counterattack, which I think is really cool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and exhaust one of our guard skills here. Big surprise. Oh, we actually failed, but I do have some fate I can spend to re-roll that. We only get a certain amount of fate, I guess, per like excursion, but that skill does still get exhausted, I think, but it is one of the skills I've taken out of my deck. We failed again. Oh, you don't notice until it is too late. Bandits emerge from the tree line above, boasting strings drawn. They fire a hail of arrows. Well, we can still like maybe choose someone else to try and this is the next portion of this event, so we're going to try and succeed this part. There we go. Lucius gained 220 XP. And Catherine is also trying to, I guess we're like trying to avoid the arrows, the rain of arrows. She failed. She takes 6 damage. Okay. Oh man. Immediately on our first excursion out of the city, we've just exhausted like a bunch of cards. Their leader lets out a feral howl, and the group descends upon you with a furious gleam in their eyes. Werewolves? What? Werewolves? No, not werewolves. Oh, not werewolves. Oh, good. All right, let's try and shift some people around the board. Apply some vulnerability to this guy. Wow. Oh, they both have a trigger. Oh, it might have been. Oh, I had a trigger. Oh, I've actually never seen that. So Lucius had a trigger to attack whenever an ally attacked, but so did Catherine. So when Lucius attacked, Catherine also had an attack of opportunity, but since she attacked, Lucius also got his attack of opportunity. So I got to like chain combo all three of them. That's actually really cool. So we got our divine hammer. That's why I like to move this enemy in front of another one so I can potentially get this divine hammer to pop off. There you go. Also, we can use a potion. This is our fire flask. When using battle, create burning ground on target cells for 3 rounds. So we could do something like this. I'm gonna use it only to kind of show off that like some of the extra stuff that we have at our disposal, but I have not really been put in a position where I need to necessarily. So I'm gonna throw out some magic swords. I think we can kill this lad. Put up some a barrier. Learn lesson, never go outside. That's right, only stay in your city. Stay in your lane, stay hydrated. Speaking of which, I really could use some coffee right now, I think. I don't know why it is, but I really like the art on this card. It looks like oh, what's his name? The guy who played the villain in Darth something. It looks like this meme picture of is it Adam something, and he's just giving the thumbs up, and it looks so like unenthusiastic. There's something really funny to me about this art. I love it so much. Okay, we're gonna shift so that I can get a kill here, because that'll offer me some more AP. And that way I can use pretty much all of my guards. Oof. So these are the exhausted cards popping up. Fortunately, I have precognition, so I can get some more cards without having to shuffle around the exhausted ones. We should apply the vulnerability before I attack. That's my bad. Tim Hortons has really gaslit Bimple if he thinks coffee, a diuretic, hydrates a person. Coffee does hydrate a person. The idea that it dehydrates someone more than the actual liquid in the coffee like gives you hydration is, I think, a myth. Same for beer. People well, it's got alcohol in it, yeah, but it's like a low percentage beer would still hydrate someone more than not. Oh no. Okay, well, we can kill this lad and then move over and strike this lad. I got some coffee today as well instead of tea. Yo, what kind of coffee did you get? We got a flail and a mental tonic, which gives us a focus. Okay, so that was an example of a event affecting another combat. You notice there's a little plus up arrow on this. That means that we're going to have a slight advantage here. Area grants 3 supplies on clear. So when we complete this, we'll gain a little bit of an extra advantage. We'll get some supplies. Yay. I can use supplies to make camp, by the way. I should have done that, because I actually took quite a bit of damage. I'm so used to like absolutely stomping everything that I'm actually now playing very unoptimally. Okay. Ooh, there was that attack of opportunity combo popping off again. That was fun. Okay, I'm gonna divine hammer this, because then I can hit both of them. I got some dark roast with some milk and sugar. Yo, I love me a dark roast. Oh no, so this guy got to move in front of Pierre, so they got a higher initiative. What's happening? Okay, there we go. Let's throw out some arc lightnings. Always love me some arc lightnings. Love to just destroy everything in my wake. I love that move so much. It's just so satisfying. Oh, this guy survived. And now he threw out 17 armor. Oof. That's fine. that 17 armor is going to break over my knee. Okay, we leveled up a bit. Everyone leveled up. I'm gonna make camp use up some of our supplies to rest up a bit, so that we can maybe unexhaust our cards and also gain some health. You're now camping. I've actually never seen this. Yet another mechanic in this game. Yo, they just like did not hold back in this game. They're like, yo, we're gonna put in every mechanic known to man. It's just like chock-a-block full of so many things going on. You're now camping. Camping gives you a brief respite to heal and prepare for the journey ahead. Camping happens over 5 hours or 12 hours if doing so on a campsite. When time runs out, you will return to your adventure. Start by stoking the campfire to obtain an activity card. Yo, could the prophecy be true? Could we have a fishing minigame, do you think? You can play this card on any available hero. The clock on the top left corner of this card represents the number of hours the card will be occupied for. In this case, stoking the campfire requires 1 hour. You can pass an hour by using this button. I don't know about you, chat, but I am like always impressed by a game that is like introducing new mechanics like 5 or 6 or 7 hours in. Like, I don't know. It's something like really weird, but I mean, it's true for like Library of Ruina. Like we're what, like 30 hours in and it's still introducing new mechanics. But there's something about a game that, like, you know, like the mid to late game is not overlooked. It's still offering new and interesting things for the player to do late in the game. Plan your activities as they all have a specific time or resource cost, and usually needs to be allocated to at least one free hero. Make the best use of the time available to prepare for the long road ahead. Okay. So we have almost like a deck building game within this deck building game to rest our heroes. Target hero starts the next battle with 2 armor. Oh, interesting. I want to set up a tent in camp, gain 1 exhaustion. Expend. I want to unexhaust some of our cards if I can. Gain 1 to 3 supplies, gain 1 exhaustion. Offer an enchantment service. Requires 50% more materials than if visiting a proper vendor. Draw a special activity card. All right, let's do that. Let's do that for Lucius. Stoke campfire. 1 hour to go. Draw a warm meal. So let's have. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Listen, I don't want to. I don't want to be problematic. Okay. For the next 2 battles, party gains a buff granting 1 might every turn. All heroes recover 15% of their oh, here we go. Heal target hero for 50% of their maximum HP. Okay. Is already engaged in an activity. Replace with first aid? Yes, actually. We need that. So we'll have Lucius cook a meal. Recover 10% of maximum HP. Remove 2 exhaustion turns to remove 2 exhaustion. There we go. So we definitely want Pierre to remove 2 exhaustion. We'll have Catherine look for a random item. And we could use some supplies to maybe get a benefit. This uses up 2 hours. We'll do it on Pierre. And Pierre, for the next 2 battles, gains a buff granting 1 channel every turn. There you go. You obtain the following. Hungry Maw. Legendary blunt weapon. Yo, what? Yo, this is perfect for Catherine. Maybe? We're also gonna want to level up. So let's change things up a bit. So I'm gonna remove these gems. Okay, so that's a 2-handed weapon, so she's not gonna have a shield anymore. That's gonna be kind of a blow, but it might be worth it. This power attack deals 40 damage, apply 2 knockback to target close range. So it has a range limit to it. That's okay. We're gonna want to swap up her skills a little bit because of that. Maybe she has one available skill point. I do want to maybe swap out one of her talents now that she has a blunt weapon. Let's see if we can't give her a proper skill. One-handed blunt weapon. She's using a two-handed blunt weapon. Two-handed swords or spears. So unfortunately, she still doesn't have a weapon that matches many of these talents. Restore 4 HP upon surviving a battle. That's not bad. While below 30%, I'm generally not a fan of like when you're below a health limit, then you gain a thing. So she's not using a shield. I actually think that limit break is still the best one for this. Oh, but I was using something else there. Oops. Well, she's not using a shield anymore. So what do we want to do here? Maybe she'll gain some health back. Let's do this. Purposeful motion. If your strength is higher than dexterity, add half your strength modifier to your dexterity modifier. This should matter in instances of her doing certain events. Spirit healer. Spirit healer skills focus on empowering, protecting, and restoring your allies. She doesn't really do that, so we don't want to do that necessarily. Add stat points. Not really. I'm good for stat points for now. Boost a card's base values. Let's do that. I like Holy Force, but actually Divine Hammer is like one of my favorite cards. Actually, can we do one that we've already done? I guess she hasn't done any. Okay, let's do Divine Hammer. So we've improved that card. Spend 4 or more skill points to unlock your next. So now we get to unlock our next grid. So we can see which grids are available to us. What I'm going to do is pick one where the talent socket is near the right side, so that I can place it near some of the stuff I've already unlocked, and it'll become available to us a lot more quickly. So there's an example of like how the skill tree actually grows out. I really enjoy that level of like player agency where the player actually gets to decide how the skill tree grows. So let's go back to Lucius. We're gonna level him up as well. Swordsmanship skills offer focus strongly on one-on-one fighting prowess. He's not really much of a fighter. He's more of a buffer. Remove a skill from your deck. Regain 2 respec points. Might want to look at respec points in the future. Boost a card's base value. Oh, I actually really always appreciate this. So let's do that. We can't do this one. I've already improved Show of Force once, so he has to be level 14. I do like Commandment, so let's see if we can't... Commandment, sorry. If we improve that, it's not really much of an improvement, I have to say. It just offers a little bit more HP. So I might actually want to improve some of our guard. I do like this Pommel Strike to offer give a bit more vulnerability. It's not these improvements aren't really very game changing. Let's see, this guard wouldn't be that bad. Attached item, short sword, +1 bonus ranks from item. We could improve this strike for a little bit of extra damage. I do end up using this shift quite a lot, but doing so only offers improving it only offers 1 more vulnerability, so that's not exactly very exciting. So let's go ahead and do this dodge. So it gives us 10. I also want to tweak his deck a little bit. Oh, we're at 12 of 12, so we can't really change it. I think Catherine could use... Yeah, Catherine's deck could use some tweaking, I think. Let's remove some of these lower guards. And actually, I'll get rid of one of these Blessed Strikes as well. Just one. So we're at 13 cards right now. Let's do... I think we could do one of these shifts. I tend not to shift as much as Catherine because Lucius is the one that does all of the shifting. Okay, let's look at Pierre. Pierre can level up as well. We'll probably want to do his talent node. You gain 20% more SP when playing cards in battle. That matters for playing stratagem cards. Bleed stacks you apply. Well, we don't really apply stacks of bleed. Item cards gain +1 rank. Applies only to light armor, intelligence-based headgear, gloves, and boots. I think we do have light armor on right now for Pierre. Let's have a quick look. Yes. So actually that wouldn't be a terrible talent for Pierre. Let's do that one. Okay. Pass 1 hour. Well, Catherine still has some work to do. Let's Lucius could use a little bit of extra health. For the next 2 battles, party gains a buff granting 1 might. Let's do that. That seems like a good move. Grant target gains 4+ level divided by 6 critical. I'm not sure. There's a lot of things going on there. 2 extra armor. Gains 1 to 3 supplies, gain 1 exhaustion. I wouldn't mind removing some more exhaustion, but I don't know if that's available to us. Okay, let's oh, not enough time for this activity. So what do we have time for? We've only got 1 hour left. So I'm not sure if there's anything I can do. Draw a special activity card. Let's do that. Already engaged in activity, replace with stoke. No, okay, let's do that. 1 hour to go. And we'll just pass 1 hour. Not enough time. Okay, so I gained a card I can't use. All right, we're good. We kind of served the purpose of making camp, which was to gain some health back and also unexhaust some cards. We've got an exploration here. Cartwright's Workshop increases max distance of subsequent markers. Oh, interesting. So we could do both of these and then potentially learn of another node. I always make the mistake of doing the next node before I've completed the first one. So we've got a rune merchant. Let's definitely check that out. Rune merchant has some runes. Surprise, surprise. Attached skills grant 3 guard on use. So that would be good applied to some of our guards already. Attached skills restore 2 HP. And we have some special runes that I've never seen before, which I can't afford. +2 dexterity, plus 8 initiative is actually really cool. Attached skill will not be added. No, we don't want that. Let's buy this lesser sustain rune. That seems like a good one. We don't really... I guess we could buy something else. Attached skill grants 3 guard. Yeah, let's get that as well. Weapon rack. Let's see if we can't get another cool weapon. It's fine. We can salvage that. -1 supplies. Reveal a random node elsewhere on the map. I'm just going to make my way over to that chest if I can. I actually can. I honestly didn't think I was going to make that. We got a +1 spell attack damage. We can salvage that as well. An opportunity to rest and reflect. Well, we already did that, but we're going to do it again, I guess. Genuinely love me an RPG that lets me spend 50 minutes on optimizing for every 10 minutes of battle time, right? I also enjoy. Can we unexhaust some more cards? Increase the skills rank by 1, gain 3 exhaustion. We don't want to gain any exhaustion. I want to remove exhaustion if I possibly can. Let's do, well, let's heal Lucius. And we'll draw a warm meal. Why not? And we'll draw... Recover 10% of maximum HP. Oh, remove 2 exhaust. Perfect. Let's remove Lucius's exhaust. No, let's do Pierre again, I guess. Draw a special ability. Sure, let's do that. Find a random item. Yes, do that. Fervent prayer offers a salvage surface. Obtains 25% less materials than if visiting a proper vendor. Sure, why not? Let's salvage some of our materials. Ooh, I got an Augur's Orb. I actually know what that does. There's an enchanting service back at town that requires these. So this would let us enchant some of our weapons and armor. Nice. Okay, so we are able to salvage some stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Pretty much just gonna salvage whatever. Because I'm pretty much using all of the equipment that I need. I might keep that mace. Oh, increased gold found. We might want to wear that. I'm sure someone's not wearing a ring. I like the soak staff. I don't necessarily want to get rid of that. And I think that eventually Catherine will... Can we salvage... I guess we can salvage runes. I don't know why you would want to do that. I might switch Catherine back to the two-handed... we don't want to salvage these. We might switch Catherine back to the axe and shield. So we're good with all that. That's a little bit of salvage done. And I think I'm pretty much good. We can draw some more warm meals. Why not? Recover 10% of HP. We'll give that to Lucius. Oh, we're out of supplies. All of these activities cost us some supplies. Yo, hot cocoa gang. Okay, we're gonna make it to our quest. Pursuing the Rift Lord. Waypoint is just up ahead. It should allow for quick travel between back to the garrison. You've activated a waypoint. Click to use the waypoint button to teleport back to the garrison. Sure. Oh, I see. Okay. So we can teleport back. We have a little bit of a fast travel now. Heck yeah, bud. All right. The burial grounds waypoint has been attuned to the garrisons. This will enable swift travel between the areas from now on. As for the Rift Lord's location, the grounds contains various catacombs that he could conceivably be residing in. The ley lines connect in the area, but the maps we have aren't detailed enough. There's some guesswork to be done, I'm afraid. So it seems, traveler, you'll have to investigate each of the three types crypts in the area to find the Rift Lord's hideout. Oh, we have a new... Oh, Marco the Merchant. Oh, there we go. So you're the heroes who defended Silverkeep and helped me get my business back on track. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Marco, just a humble trader, but as you can imagine, the past week has not been a particularly good time to be around here. Anyway, I'll sell all sorts of fancy things that might be of interest to you, your adventuring types. I'd be happy to do business with the right price, of course. Let this be the beginning of a highly profitable relationship. So Marco's gonna let me maybe use my coins that I've been collecting over time. Ah, my favorite customer. Yeah, your favorite customer. Hey, what's with these scab prices? This is garbage, my dude. Oh, here we go. Gamble. So we can spend these coins I've been accruing over time to collect something. Random legendary armor. Yes. Gamble. We got some boots. Grants swift or shift +1 dexterity +12 increased percentage gold found. Gain 1 haste after moving 7 cells. Wow. Nice. Random blue gem. Yes. Let's do that. Attached skills have -1 AP cost on first use. I don't have any more of those coins. They're hard to obtain. So, let's see if maybe those shoes would be better on Lucius. I think they probably would be. Sure. We'll get some extra gold. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. Can we apply some... Yeah, sustain. Attached skills restore 2 HP on use. I don't know if I actually want that right now. I like this guard, though. Like, can we apply something to that? I might want to try and change the socket type on this, because I know I have some pretty good gems. Like the sustain or efficacy. Efficacy could be good. All right. I think we're good. I don't have any money at all. Remove 6 exhaustion. I need some more supplies. We have our waypoint here. Let's go back to the old burial grounds. We're gonna have to complete something over here. So we have a ton of things we have to check out now. Safe passage. Party gains 4 supplies. Party recovers 20% of their maximum HP and removes 2 exhaustion. That's really nice. Highly decent of the game to just give me that. So we're going to check out one of these crypts. This will show us yet another facet of this game, which is the dungeon. The dungeon works much the same like the overworld map. I'm not sure if these are randomly generated or not, but they kind of feel a little bit randomly generated. They have some events and stuff in here, and different ways of like manipulating the board. Oh, we gotta fight these spiders. Spiders are they're one of the few things that can actually hurt me pretty bad. Neville made Belgian waffles today. All craft new Neville's ship is of the highest quality. The waffles menace with spikes of cherry and whipped cream. I should not be gloating. I'm just weirdly proud. Yo, be proud of them waffles. Oh, we got some cool supply crates. If we break these open, we'll get some extra stuff at the end of the battle. Let's use their show of force, of course. Always. I'm actually going to swap these around, so if we have our... well, she doesn't have our move this time, but if she did, then that would have been ideal. It's fine. It's fine. Pierre is just going to absolutely destroy everything. Hooray! Our guards are becoming pretty formidable. Formidable? There you go. Oh no, I didn't kill the supplies. Oh, whoops. Damn it. I missed out on some goodies. That was just me rushing. Wolves. No. Not wolves. Nice. Oh, the wolf got a higher initiative, so we got to attack quite a lot actually. Lucius actually took some damage. But we have this power attack. 50 damage, apply 2 knockback to target close range. So unfortunately this attack only works up to 2 in front. So we have to shift to the front line in order to actually use it. I say unfortunately, but it's gonna do 50 damage. I also am not a huge fan of using it on a thing that's about to die. So let's just go ahead and use this righteous blow on it, because this will, I think, channel. This channels twice, yeah. So this channels twice. That means we'll be able to use our smite, which is also going to do a ton of damage. And we're just going to throw out our Arc Lightnings. Pierre coming in with that DPS factory. He's got plenty to spare. All right. Constricted tunnels. Let's check out the constricted tunnels. Nothing going on in the constricted tunnels. We're going to check out the floor 2 of the crypt. There's an event here. You push open the doors to the final resting chamber. It lies dusty and decrepit. Sorry, the Rift Lord isn't in this crypt. Bah, boo. Okay. Formidable. Yo, Mimi was pretty formidable yesterday during Wartales. Absolutely stomping with that giant hammer. It was really good. I actually really want to continue that game. I'm using a lot of shifts so that Lucius is in the center. Oh my god. Listen, I don't care if it's easy as long as it's satisfying. And it is that. It's very satisfying. We've got an exploration. Let's check that out. Okay, I'm gonna try and... This kind of mini game here kind of reminds me of a game called Skulls of the Shogun. Listen, I've played a lot of games, all right? I've got a large repertoire of gaming like knowledge, and none of it is applicable to anything. We got some gold, yay! Return to your adventure. Okay, so this is the this just lets us return to the entrance. Nothing there. A shrine to powers long departed. Use it to restore it. So yet another little extra mechanic we can make use of. Reset modifiers. So we can use, this is a consumable we can use. The more good things that we get from the shrine, also the more bad things that so it's kind of like a risk gamble. So let's go ahead and go hard. I want to go hard for this stream just to see how like crazy some of this combat can get. I'm gonna pray to the shrine. I got an achievement for that. I'm not even gonna look at what happened. We could have just like called in the Armageddon, but instead there's some stars on these. I've never seen a star. Enemy's side of the field is trapped. Area drops a legendary armor. Yo. Just this juxtaposition between Mimi being all nice and proper in chat and then in game absolutely atomizing enemies with an enemy-sized warhammer. That was so much fun. I might swap Wartales in for one of the games, either on Tuesday or Thursday, or make it the next game I play after something after I've cleaned up some of the Tuesday or Thursday games. Believe it or not, chat, and you may hate me for saying this, hear me out. I'm still not decided if I'm done with Prey. I know. I know. I really don't like giving up on a game, especially when I'm literally at the ending. So I'm thinking I might install a mod that just gives me like invincibility. I'm taking off. Thanks for the stream. Thanks very much for your joining me, Osgur. I really appreciate it. No, enfeebled. Hey, bot. Just absolutely stomp on this bat. Oh my god, power attack. All right, let's see this power attack in full motion here. I'm just gonna have to like destroy this wolf, although it seems to only be doing 35 damage despite the fact that it should be doing 50. That's weird. I'm not sure why that is the case, to be honest. That's fine. Pierre is coming in with that kill. There's the legendary armor. Light armor. Ooh, this is for Pierre, maybe. Grants Zewardo. Gain 0.7 SP when you use Zewardo. You gotta say it like that every time, I'm afraid. +1 guard with intelligence, defense skills, -3 physical resistance. Okay, so this is a kind of a risky thing because it offers less physical resist. Has 3 sockets. Gain 8 speed up. Reduce AP cost of cards by 1 for 2 turns. Cannot gain SP while effect is active. Interesting. Well, we gotta try it. I mean, it's some legendary garb, you know? Let's remove our gems from this armor. And, oh, requires intelligence 21. Pierre doesn't have the intelligence to... Hold on. Maybe we can wear it on... No? Oh. It's because he only has the intelligence when he has these gems on him. Okay. So we have to get some intelligence gems for Pierre. I could use that skill book so that he has an extra skill, and maybe we can get some extra intelligence for him. Increase your strength, dexterity, or intelligence. Let's get this one. Yeah, and then that's gonna give us a higher base intelligence, and then maybe we can wear this thing now. Yes. Except as soon as I remove this intelligence gem, he no longer has the required intelligence. That's very funny. So what we're gonna have to do is put it on something else. Like for instance, these very cruddy boots. I'm not sure what happens if you put on some armor and then you no longer have the ability to wear it. Well, that thing doesn't have an AP cost, so I'm not really sure why I would want that. But either way, Pierre's got some really cool clothing. He's ready for the rave. Isn't smart enough to use the world though. Old man isn't smart enough. Ora. Okay. There's your daily dose of anime. That's all you get. Listen, much more anime, and I'm sure some individuals in chat would overdose, frothing at the mouth. Divine Hammer! Get absolutely stomped on. Okay, let's see what Pierre is capable of. We don't have Zvoldo right now, but soon. Oh my god, Pierre is just absolutely wrecking. Alright, we've got this power attack. I don't think I can do it to either of these characters because the range is too short. It has to be only two in front, so the fact that they're far back there means I can't really do it. But I can do Holy Force and some of my other moves, so we're all good. I did those in the incorrect order, but that's fine. This File Mend only heals an ally in a lane. So, I can't really use it, unfortunately. Okay, we can use the world though. Here we go. Gain 10 speed up. I think it actually is a genuine reference. Reduce AP cost of cards by 1 for 2 turns. Let's use it. Oh, I wanted it to do the little... Yeah, I mean, like... Pierre is already stomping, and now he's got, like, the power of a god. New garb. I actually don't have a lot of helmets, so, like, Catherine could definitely use a helmet. Area drops a magic item and a legendary item. Let's definitely check that out. Anime is like lead. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. What? That's like that really went off the rails there, Neville. It's like lead. It's like isotope plutonium 455 or whatever it is. It's, you know, it gets everywhere. I hate plutonium. Really is a downer, you know. Well, we can use our divine hammer. I want to use my divine hammer. Divine hammer, good. Can I? Oh, I can apply some vulnerable first, so let's do that, and then this will kill. I think we get some AP back. No, we don't. No. Oh no, Pierre's initiative was really bad this time. So unfortunately, he wasn't able to kill everything before they got to attack. And he doesn't have enough stratagem to use the world. Okay, so this is kind of bad. Pierre's like, I am gravely wounded. You no kidding. No kidding, Pierre. You almost died. And you're about to take some more poison damage. Do 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 do. Pierre may die. I'm worried for him. Ouchies. I was hoping to do the power attack. I kind of don't like this power attack. The fact that it's so limited means I can basically never use it. We gained a level. Pierre gained a level specifically. Got some renown. Got a new shield. Ooh, Undaunted, legendary medium armor. Grants flow of blood, which is gains 1 fury, gain 1 fury for every 5 bleed on all units. This is an interesting piece of armor that is not really applicable to any of my builds. What would we get over here? Contains warriors' caches, drops magic armor. You risk, you lose. He who dares wins, you know? We have meatballs from IKEA. That's something I guess I wouldn't know. I'm vegan. Where did that come from? I wonder what good snacks are there. Okay, we're gonna pick up whatever that is. I think that just let us draw a card. Nothing too exciting. Gonna build up our. Oh, I went. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Ah, yes. Okay, let's shift front, and we're gonna use this divine hammer. I think here is good. Yeah, because Lucius gets his extra attack off. This guy's gonna die, so I don't have to worry about it. This is actually gonna kill this lad. That's good. And I actually want to shift over so I can. Oh no, that used up the last of my stratagem. I've actually been like running out of some of my resources that I generally have like infinite of. Oh no, Pierre is dead. Oh. We must we must have vengeance for Pierre. Absolutely just demolish that lad. So Pierre is dead. What does that mean? Means we have to go resurrect him. He was like a brother to me. I know, right? This is gonna cost money, you know. Speaking of meatballs, the cost of resurrecting a fallen partner is a spicy meatball. I'll tell you what. 50 coins. There we go. He leveled up. You know, apparently being dead, you gain quite a lot of experience. Force skills focus on defense, utility, and control on the battlefield. I use conjuration, so that's not really applicable to me. Learn a skill from a school of your choice, or oh yeah, let's do this. Focus on creating ethereal objects. I like conjuration, and I've been working with that. Pick a card in target's hand, granting it +1 bonus rank for this battle. Channeled spell. I don't think I have any ability to channel. Add a random force card to your hand, gain 1 fury. All right, let's do that. I kind of want to redraw. Let's redraw. Add 2 magic swords. Yo. I love that. Yeah, that's way better. Power flows in my veins. Sure does, old man. Okay, we're gonna get Catherine some more health so we can go inch towards our talent socket. Yeah. What vegan foods do you like, bot? There's vegan chat is alive and well. I like this one. I'm gonna put it right here. And then we can reduce our minimum deck size again. We want to. Remove a skill from your deck, gain 2 respec points. This is just really good. What shall we remove? Again, I think I'm gonna remove one of these low guard. Oh, those are already removed. Permanently removed. Yeah, sure, why not? Does that mean not sure what that means. Don't I have the ability to remove some cards from our deck with equipment? Okay. We also want to heal, actually. So let's just go ahead and well, we can go and rest at the inn. It's much cheaper. I'm not sure what the point of healing at the shrine is when you can go rest for 15 HP at the inn. Okay, we're gonna go back to the old burial grounds. And we're gonna check out this Pursuing the Rift Lord. Actually, wasn't there some other faded out combats? I think I did them all. What vegan foods do you like? I haven't had too much vegan food. My mom used to be a raw foodist, and I did have some basically vegan food in that form, but like, you know, I've had some like you know, don't make a face, chat, but like, I've had some like chocolate mousse made from avocado, which was actually a lot nicer than it sounds. Hey. Located some useful components in the area, could always come in handy. Let's do that. I've had like I don't know, I haven't had too much in terms of vegan food. Sadly, I wouldn't mind trying some more. We're not gonna make it to that other thing. That's fine. Let's do this. Constricted tunnels. There's nothing there. We'll go ahead and do this. Chocolate, best food for sure. Carrots are good. Carrots are technically vegan. I cannot imagine avocado plus chocolate combo. Well, it kind of makes like a mousse. A mouse, you know, like MOUSSE. And it's very rich, and it tastes really good. You don't taste avocado. The avocado is there to just like add fat. Wow, that was nice. Love that for me. I'm gonna move the spider over there so that Catherine can get her special off if she has it. I should just like check if she has it first, but she generally does have it, so never mind. There you go. Arc lightning. Oh, that didn't kill him. There we go. Arriving at the stairway to the lower crypts, you feel a familiar chill and dread wash over you. The Rift Lord is most definitely in here. Yo, Pierre, shut up. Wispy shadow barrier seems to be the bar of to bar the way forward. Pierre was blocking the text with his own text. A black gem floats in the center of the passageway, quaking with turbulent energies. When you step near it, you feel your limbs freeze up, and the sudden weight of 100 voices screaming in your head sends you reeling back. The way forward is sealed off for the moment. Perhaps Wynn will have some insights into this. Okay, this seems important to and relevant to our quest. So let's go check back with Wynn. There's other combats that we could check out as well, but let's do this first. I'm trying to keep things fairly interesting. Vegan is significantly more difficult. Keto is more difficult than keto. Yeah, I feel kind of guilty for having been on keto for as long as I did. I'm not on it anymore, by the way. But because you know it really is like a kind of a killer on the environment, and but you know I liked the food. It's hard not to just like, you know, fat and protein, but you know, there's something to be said about that not being necessarily very ethical. An impenetrable barrier made of shadows. It sounds like necromancy at work. Heretical magic, if you will. Our history books tell us that the Venai devised spells like these, fueled by pain and ritual sacrifice. It's a blessing that the bloodstained knowledge of these arts have died with them. Yet outside the reaches of the law, there are some who delve into these depths of madness, unafraid of persecution or the fatal consequences of dabbling with something they don't understand. The cultists that you fought earlier are working to further the Rift Lord's goals, and much is clear. If we can find them, it'll lead us closer to the Rift Lord. The black gem you saw is likely an obsidian stone, a regent that keeps this barrier active. If you can find more of the same stones, it's possible we could use its properties to cancel the barrier's effects. If anyone knows where to find more of them, it would be the merchant Marco. Okay, Marco. Obsidian, now that you mention it. Some months ago, 2 of my caravans were attacked en route to Silver Keep. The drivers got away with their lives, but my commodities were stolen. The first time it happened en route through the Vale Woods, the second was along the moors. I suppose these areas would be good starting points if you're searching for some obsidian. You'd be doing me a favor as well if you find the interlopers and brought them to justice. Sounds like I'm being manipulated. The Vale Woods and the moors are to the west and south respectively. I'll mark them down the fastest routes to the waypoints in the region on your map. In recent months, the animals that roam the Vale Woods have become far more aggressive, attacking patrol groups and civilians on the farmlands. Cases of kidnappings and murders have also been happening more frequently in the moors. I suspect the cultists are at large, but there's a lot of land to cover out there and barely enough manpower to keep the city in one piece. The One Piece is real. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, one of the chat members is frothing at the mouth. I'm sorry. Can someone get that guy a Medipen? Yo, aim for the vein, you know. Bye bye. See ya. I'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back. 120 days to the Rift Lord's ascension. Yo, this is something new. Apparently I have a certain limited amount of time before things go awry, and apparently I don't have a way to get out of the city. We're gonna have to mow our ways through some skeletons in order to get to our goal. Cheese-based keto, maybe? Wait, what? I mean, you can do vegan keto, but it's very limited, like normal keto IMO, to be fair. I honestly don't know what vegan keto would look like. A lot of like hard protein matter. It's just like blocks of sustenance. Very good. Enjoy your block of food meal. Wow. Wow. Oh no, Pierre's initiative is actually becoming quite bad. Ooh, power attack. Destroy him. Rawr. Knocks him back. That's good. Oh no, Pierre. Stop dying, Pierre. God damn. Do 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 do. Come up here so I can absolutely destroy your face. Okay, we need to go down there. I guess I could have waypointed to this location. That was maybe... I've wasted a few days doing some extra travel. The stream was pretty much meant to end right now, but I mean, testament to this game, I'm having a really good time. Is chat enjoying this? Would you like me to keep going with this? I mean, it's either this or I guess I end the stream, but I just want to I want to check in. How is chat doing? Oh, how did you reach all the way back there? Poor Pierre does not deserve this. I missed the start, so I'm very much experiencing this game for the first time, and I'm somewhat confused still. If you would like, Neville, I can give you a breakdown. I gave a very similar breakdown near the beginning, but I'm happy to do so again. That's why I'm here to show this game off and, like, in a way promote it. This is not a sponsored stream, but I enjoy this game a lot, and I would like to advocate for it, if that makes sense. Make it seem palatable in some way. So if explaining how the game works a few times is required, I'm happy to do that. Okay, these are kind of in the way. I can't shift them, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to... These barricades, I can't attack past them, so I'm gonna have to use my attacks to kind of chew through them first. That bat is dead. Good. Pierre doesn't care for barricades. Pierre just has ridiculous power. I hate it. Stop right now and get out. Yeah, I realized what I was asking there, I suppose. Does chat want me to stop? Or can Big Simple continue to stream? Oh. -1 fate. Oh. Sure, sell the game's mechanics to me in an overly eager, sponsored chill kind of manner, please. Well, for only $6.99 per month, you could subscribe to my coffee, and then I'll give you the rundown on all of your deck building needs. This particular game boasts a myriad of mechanics, including deck building, exploration, RGB. This game has many LEDs that you can turn on and off, potentially triggering photosensitive issues. No, basically, I mean, this is an what is... I've lost the words now. They're gone. RPG. Why was that difficult? Good lord. RPG. So rather than like having it being an hour-long experience like a lot of deck building games have in the past, a lot of the deck builders in recent memory have been kind of like attempted to be hour-long experiences, kind of like roguelike-ish. This one is endeavoring to be a more of a overarching RPG experience. You don't make choices that necessarily just result in you getting cards. Instead of you level up your heroes, you gain new equipment that add cards to your tool set, and you also take new skills in your skill tree to acquire power up, cull your deck so that you're using and optimizing your cards effectively. You're also picking from different play sets for each character. There's, I believe, 10 heroes. I'm only using 3 in this playthrough, but I think there's actually quite a lot of replayability in this. I haven't actually talked about this at all, but this isn't the only way to play this game. If you don't mind me showing this off just for a moment, but this is actually just the main storyline campaign. You can actually play this game in roguelike mode, which is much the same as many of the other games that you've seen in recent memory. This is our campaign mode. We have realm mode, which is, we can see a quick run. This tells you, and I love this transparency, by the way, a 1 to 3 hour session is what you're gonna expect from this, which is a bit more rapid. You're gonna be leveling up and gaining cards in a bit more of a roguelike manner. And then you have your challenges, of course, and skirmish, which is apparently dueling. I didn't even know that this was a thing. So hey Peter, we could duel. Do you want to duel? We could duel. I play Pot of Greed. I'm not going to show off those other things, because honestly, this is the one that appeals to me the most. I think that this is how the game, how Gordian Quest differs from other deck building experiences, because like, as much as I like the let's provide an hour long, very dense experience and then having like a ridiculous amount of replayability, as much as I like that, I also really appreciate a game having a story and also just like a little bit of girth to its mechanics and kind of trickling them out throughout the game and like changing up that experience. I don't think that there's any wrong way of doling out the deck building experience, but I do appreciate that this game, they've really tried to make it stand out from a lot of the roguelikes that we've seen in recent memory. Honestly, there hasn't been a lot of deck builders that haven't been like, okay, yeah, this is an hour to 2 hour long experience and you're just going to replay that a lot of times. And I've enjoyed that a lot. I love a lot of those deck builders, but I really also appreciate this. Just like, yeah, let's also try and do like the epic RPG experience of that. I play Cheese Factory. Peter, why? I have been gifted with a coffee, so now I am hydrated. My internet connection cut off. This game looks great and hope that those who buy it will enjoy it as well. All those foods sound good. Thank you, paid intern. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. The waypoint is just up ahead. It should allow for quick travel back to the garrison. So we want to do that just so that we can activate that waypoint. Sell the game's mechanics to me. I will. Like, honestly, you know, I before having showed this game off today, I had put 4 hours into this campaign, and I don't think that's a lot for, like, you know, any major game. It's not really, but I think it does say something that I enjoyed this game enough to put quite a few hours into it in my off time. And then in the time that I've been streaming this game today for like 2 hours, I've showed off like maybe 2 or 3 completely new mechanics that I have never seen before in this game. The game has opened up the world so that we can actually like kind of roam around the full world. The story has developed in interesting ways. We've leveled up quite a lot of times. We've seen new cards. We've gotten some like legendary gear for some of our characters. One of our characters died. I mean, that's something we had to kind of a challenge we had to overcome, of course. Death is just the beginning. Has been restored with your help. Continue the search for cult activity in the region if we're to apprehend the Rift Lord. Just one more waypoint remains. Take a rest before you head out, and remember to restock on supplies. If you're heading back into the moors, note that we've received multiple reports of cultist sightings in the past month. We've had cases of folks disappearing while traveling through the area. We don't ever find them again. Cultists must have a base of operations somewhere in the moors to be able to strike out this boldly. All right, we're going to replenish your supplies. We could definitely use that. Costs a little bit of money. We're also going to rest so that we remove our exhausted cards and also recover our health. We could take a bit of time to try and like get some extra gems and stuff. Maybe some extra gear. We could try and enchant one of our gear. This is something I haven't been able to do because it is rather expensive. Refined legendary item. We need soul sparks, whatever the heck that is. We could augment it. That's what we need the auger's orbs for. That's why I was excited to get that. But yeah, I haven't been able to like do any of this enchantment stuff because it is pretty expensive. It's expensive, and therefore it makes it feel special, I guess, when you are able to manage it. Enchant a common item. Oh. Add a random property to a common item, raising its rarity to magic. Oh, there we go. We can do something cool here. Let's do that. Enchant it. Can we enchant? Oh, that's what we need the rare crystals for. Augment item. Okay, we can't augment it, but we've raised it, its rarity a little bit. So, okay, that's good to know. Apparently the value of the item does matter. So like, for instance, this +1 intelligence amulet, we could perhaps enchant it to be a rarer item value. There we go. So now it offers +1 intelligence and +1 card draw. Nice. This is also kind of it spends our resources, but I think it's worthwhile. So this adds a +2 to strength-based challenges and +2 lightning resistance. And this is equipment that Lucius has been using. I like these spell attack damage rings. Oh, we could use that ring, that extra gold gained. We could use some extra money right now. But actually, what it occurs to me that we should try and improve that ring, because it actually, though it is a common ring, rings are hard to obtain, or at least the rings that we want. It would be good to improve this one. So it adds +2 spell attack damage, +2 cold resistance. It's a small boon, but a boon nonetheless. All right, so we want to go back to the moors. There's lots of things to do here now. Fight cultists. I play Cheese Factory. No, you don't. Don't lie. Hey all. Hey Dimethorn. Greetings, Dimethorn. Hey Big. Are we gonna finish Prey? I was talking about that, Dimethorn. I really don't know if I want to give up on Prey, considering I'm literally at the ending. So I think I do want to probably install a mod and just finish it off. I don't know, what would chat judge me more for, giving up on the game or installing a mod that makes it like easy to complete? Where do you stand, chat? For other people joining me that don't know what I'm talking about, I tried to play. I have been playing Prey from the 2017 Prey, which is otherwise I don't know how I feel about it. I think for the most part, I've never felt more mixed on a game than with this one. It has good things in it. I think that's generous of me to say. Like, I appreciate what it's trying to do, but I have, to put it lightly, struggled a lot with this game. And I'm in the very, very last segment of the game. I'm literally at the last boss, and I'm out of every single resource. I'm dying left, right, and center, and it's frustrating. It's not even entertaining to watch. I don't think anyone is enjoying watching it, and I'm not enjoying playing it. So why in the world would I continue? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like absolutely ridiculously stubborn, and I just want to finish it because I've been putting, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours into this game, and I just want to finish it. Like, I'm literally at the ending. Who would want to give up like at that point? Games are for having fun. Yeah, you say that, Neville. You say that, but I don't know if that's true. I feel bad. I feel like I failed. Not because I didn't finish the game, but because I was having a bad time with the game and not even making that entertaining for chat. Like, is that not my job? If I'm not being entertaining, then why in the world, like, why would you stick around? Right? Oh, we could have done as the world there. Actually, no, we couldn't have. I did not have the ability. Anyway, I haven't made up my mind yet. I might do a vote on Thursday, just to, you know, offer agency to you, the chat, because I really am on the fence. Do I finish this game that I have not been enjoying? Is this Gordian Quest? This is Gordian Quest. I've been attempting to explain this game, though there is a lot of stuff going on, and I can do so for you as well. And chat, you'll just have to forgive me for having to repeat myself a few times when it comes to explaining the rules and stuff. I do not mind either way as long as you have fun, Bimple. Well, well, you see that you know, I'm not sure if I will have fun is the problem. I don't know. I feel like I will not have fun. So that's where I'm on the fence. It's a good point, but how do you make losing entertaining? Well, I'll tell you why. You know, most other streamers, when they're not having fun, they make loud screeching sounds, and they go like, "Urgh! Do you not understand? How could you not understand? Don't how you know." They make sounds, you know. They go like, "Arr!" They slam the table, so you know the mic shakes, and you know, and it peaks out, and then you do the updo thing where you press the button on the video like, "Yes, I like this. This is entertainment. I am entertained." And then I'm like, I, the streamer, am suffering both internally and externally. I have harmed myself because of this game. It is bad. In most ways, this is a net negative. I am not good right now. And you're like, yes, I love this. And it's, you know, we all chuckle and laugh. And do not think much of the consequences of any of these actions. Apparently the ending isn't that great either. I just play something I actually enjoy instead. I appreciate that perspective, Cactus. That's good to know. You know, but there's something to be said about not enjoying something as well, right? Like, remember Hunt Down the Freeman? We had so much fun not enjoying Hunt Down the Freeman. Like, come on. There's something to be said about that as well. I think if you have the itch to finish Prey, use mods. There are some powerful ones. Infinite ammo, better guns. Well, that would help a lot, because I'm like out of everything. But if mods require a fresh save, skip it. Interesting points. I do appreciate that perspective. Ooh, skill mastery. Yes, let us master Arc Lightning so that it can be even more ridiculously good. Hey, is it just me, or does this not? Is this not an improvement? Oh, I see. We can improve it. Okay, base value increased by 35%. Gain one channel whenever played. Oh, that could be good, because then we could have other cards that are channeled. Nah. Will deal 14 damage and apply 17 shock to a random unit. Yeah. Yeah, Mimi's got it. Mimi knows what's up. Re, you know, that's what you do. You re-out, you know? Force 2. Where's my conjuration at? Here's my conjuration. Problem is... Okay, this is fine, actually. This is great. Where my girls at? Where my girls at? Where my grills at? Where my grills at? Talent socket, please. If your strength is higher than intelligence, add half your strength modifier to your intelligence modifier. I gotta figure out. Catherine is not really in a very ideal spot with her talents. I gotta figure her whole talent tree out a little bit. We got some respec points for Lucius, so that's an option. I can always come back to Lucius later. Is he a swordsman? Yes, he is a swordsman. I should improve his swordsman abilities. Let's do that. Skills focus strongly on one-on-one fighting prowess. Yeah, draw. Deal 22 damage per remaining AP. Ooh. Trigger, when you use a finisher, reduce the AP cost of a random melee attack. I don't think I have any finishers. Deal 5 damage opener. When played, the AP cost of a non-opener in can. Okay, this is kind of nice. I like this flash cut. This seems like a good one. It is only 5 damage, but then it reduces the AP cost. Imagine having your electricity cut off for 6 hours a day because of incompetence. Whoa. Hey guys, remember when I did that charity stream, but my power went out for like 3 hours? That was fun. I enjoyed that. You didn't even get the benefit of seeing me re-out on that one. Just a silent re in the void. You know? Supply boxes. Yo. Oh, the dog did not die. That's okay. Arc lightning. Yes. I guess there's not much point in conjuring more magic swords if I can't use them. That's where Zavordo will come in handy because then he can use all of his abilities at once. Let's shift over so we can use our Blessed Strike on that supplies. We're gonna get some more stuff for doing that. No one will hear you in space. Only God. Only God will hear you But be warned, my internet is not great, all great at times. Yeah. That's you only get to you can only pick, what is it? Pick one. You can you know, have great housing, great internet, or great power, but not all three. In my case, I have a magical fourth toggle. I have 3 of those, but then I get sporadic fire alarms for some reason. Okay, we're gonna do Zavordo. Zavordo. There's no reason for me to do that other than it was fun. I enjoyed. We got a sword. This might actually be good for Lucius. Let's see if Lucius could use an upgrade. Yeah, actually. This is a rare sword. It offers less attack damage. What? All right. I mean, it still is technically better. Attached skills gain a rank. All right, so that means this rend. So I haven't really been explaining much, but like, you know, we don't add cards to our deck. Instead, we accrue equipment and swap that out, and the equipment adds new cards. We can also gain cards from our skill tree here, but it's a little bit less common than in a lot of deck building games, and so therefore the cards tend to do more. We're gonna do these explorations. Zavoldo, when throw out a bunch of attack knives when no one can stop him, huh? Yeah, right? Love him. Love that for him. Ora! Ora, 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 ora. You know. Listen, I try to keep it fairly anime light around here. Despite the fact that I am pretty anime, you know, I am as they say, pretty anime.
Hey,
I've set up some false tracks to mislead any enemies who might wander by. Okay, that's cool, bud. Appreciate that. I love that for you. Oh, we have some potions. Oh, get that aloe vera. Potion of elusiveness. Gain to avert. I don't really want to spend my money on this. No. I don't need potions. I don't need your potions. I don't need no stinking potions. Zaruda. Yeah, let's do this exploration. It's spicy. We might take a bit of damage here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deke. We're gonna go left. And then when they think we're gonna go right, we're gonna go up. Oh my god. Ouch. Okay, they got us anyway. Get that ornate chest. Yeah. Get that stuff. More stuff. No! Okay, we're fine. We took a little bit of damage. Ooh, shrine. Let's go ahead and triple down on this shrine. I love the shrine. I'm really enjoying this game. It's a simple enjoyment, but I love it. Area drops consumable item, 2 supplies. You'll be aided by a spirit wolf. Yes. Ugh. Ugh. You know, this game, I will say, I think I don't get much from the music. This game, we could use. I accidentally pressed my mute button. We could use some better overworld music. Here we go. There you go. We got lucky on that overworld music. This is not the real music, right? No. This is my special brand of music. Yo, check out our spirit wolf. Solid. I really like this music. Yo, hit them, Wolf. Good job, Wolf. Boing. Okay, we could do this opener first. And actually, we're going to kill with our opener, which is great. And then we'll do our show of force. Because now it's free. And then we're going to move this guy up. And we're gonna hit him real hard. Smack him in the face. And then Zvoldo. And then smack. Actually, you know, if I'm gonna have this music in the background, let's turn the actual music like down. There's no sound in space because there is nothing for the sound waves to travel on, and satellites shouldn't be able to transmit signals. Wow. This is now the powering through carnival. This music is about to end. Bear trap. Party loses 10% of max HP. Chests open together with this contain one additional item. Yes. Yes, risk it all. Actually, I shouldn't play that. Nintendo's gonna have the goon squad come after me. What else we got? What does this mean? What does this button do? Oh. No, I don't like that button. I don't like that button. Stop it. Oh no, I set it to play repeat. Hold on a second. Now I have to fix that. Top right. Play stop. There we go. Stop it. Okay, so I've got a bunch of music queued up to like process and assign to buttons and stuff, but so far I've only done Mario RPG, which is one of my favorite games and favorite soundtracks. Lose 50 gold, party receives a random blessing. No. Lose 100 gold, gain 250 renown. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds really good. I'm just memeing. I'm taking silly comments way too seriously again. This is to me too, Neville, but take other serious issues very seriously. Oh, legendary item. You know what? Honestly, Nintendo, come at me. It's fine. Better to take things too seriously than to not take them seriously enough. Is it? I've often found in life that no one will ever thank you for taking something seriously. And in fact, most of the time, people just want you to, you know, good vibes. Only good vibes here, please. You cannot ride this ride if your vibes are this bad. Bad vibes are not welcome here, actually. Listen, maybe I'm projecting, but that has been my experience. +1 strength gain, a random buff after channeling, gaining 4 channel. Oh, this is perfect for Catherine. Yo. Hey, maybe we could do something nice about the environment. We've been really not good about it for a while now, actually. We could try. No, good vibes here. We don't want to hear about that. Only good vibes, please. Certified trap free. Excuse me. All right, you could be trap free, I guess. I mean, I appreciate that. You know, trap freeness. It is important to try to lift other people's spirits and to not to project negativity, but you should be wary. What seems like a small thing to you may in fact be I feel like that is a little bit of a contradiction. Oh no. Rune receptacle, yay. Like, I hear what you're saying, and you know, like, okay, balance, strike a balance between the two. But I swear to God, I've been in situations in my life, Neville, where it's like, I would say nothing for months, you know, and then as soon as I speak up, I'm like, we could do this thing that would help, maybe have a positive influence on you know, the world. No, what are you talking about? Everything is great. Nothing is bad. I don't even want to hear that it's bad. Stop it. Stop it right now. Okay. All right. Well. All right. I guess I could stop. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I think that also here's the uncomfortable truth. I'm gonna go all Al Gore on you for a moment. I think that it really depends on one's charisma. I think that someone with a high charisma check can talk about something that needs to be improved, and it will come across as being positive. Like, hey guys, this river is bad. You know, there's garbage in it, and there's all kinds of needles and stuff, and we got to clean this up. And someone with a high charisma check could like come in a room and like, we could do something good, yay! And then everyone will be like, yay! That, you know, you sway them very quickly with a very, very small amount of influence, right? I'm gonna go ahead and skip some of this. But like, you know, someone who comes in and is like, why aren't we doing something about this? Like, this river is awful. There's garbage everywhere. These homeless people, they need a roof over their head. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? This is stupid, right? And then everyone's like, bad vibes. Leave. You're no good. And then that person, they get kicked out of the room, and it's no, stop it. You know? Toxic positivity is a real thing. My leg just got chopped off. LeMayo. I think it is silly to not welcome bad vibes because we all have bad vibes. Well, you know, like I occasionally bring up the fact that, you know, like sometimes people are, they are projecting toxicness to the world because their life is, you know, it's not good, because the world is not good sometimes. And then, you know, it's like, whoa, I made it real. I mean, yeah, it's real. Stuff sucks sometimes. Or, yeah, not to point any fingers. Wouldn't want to do that. But you know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna go to the den of evil. Guys, we should really do something about this den of evil. I think it's run its course. Why do we keep this den of evil around? That sounds like a bad, just a net negative in the world. No. Bad vibes. I like the den of evil. I think it contributes to the landscape. Look at it. It's got good feng shui. Look at it. It's got good you know, it's got texture. It adds something. Blood and bone piles line the. I like these blood and bone pile lines. They're good. Stop being negative, Nancy. I will need to think about that for a bit. Expect a paragraph soon. All right, I'm looking forward to that paragraph. I'm here for it, for that paragraph. Expect my dissertation on your desk in the morning. Oh no, I can't get to the wandering Riddler. What's his name? Oh, Peddler. Riddle me this, Batman. Would you like to ponder my wares? Why, yes. That was hardly a riddle at all. You're just trying to sell me something. Well, yes. I'm trying to sell you a subscription to Big Simple's Coffee. Get in now so you can get exclusive access to content he never posts to his Discord. What is this, Riddler? What are you trying to do? I'm a paid intern. It's not a good gig, but it, you know, work is work. $20 is $20. He paid you $20. Listen, it's a turn of phrase. We're not gonna squabble over the details here. We'll riddle over them instead. I'm gonna riddle over the details. All right, we're like several layers deep on this bit, are we not? Yes, layers like onions. You know, you gotta pay the bills with onions. What? What are you talking about? Onions, you know? No, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Onions, they're like riddles. You peel the first layer back, and then there's another riddle inside. I'm trying to tell you, Batman, that I want to become a chef. And the only way to do it is if I get paid by Big Simple. So you're gonna want to subscribe to his coffee. This bit is bad, and I don't care for it at all. All right, I'm glad we're agreed. It's good. You know what? Here, here's my out. Did you just segue with more licensed music, Nintendo music? Yes. Yes, I did. My out is getting sued by Reggie Fils-Aimé, who doesn't even work for Nintendo anymore. My body is ready for the legal system. Onion, is Bimple okay? I don't know. The bit is good. You must continue it for the good of the world. Okay, how can we extend this bit? How many layers deep can we go on this onion? The Riddler is now working for Chef Ramsay. Chef, okay, here we go. Here's the bit. Wait, no. No! I don't want that. Hold on. Stop it. Here we go. Okay. Chef Ramsay has the Riddler between two slices of bread, and he says, "What are you?" And the Riddler says, "I don't know." Because Chef Ramsay has proposed a riddle even he cannot solve. What is he? There it is. The bit has come full circle. Completed. He wanted to become a chef, but it was too great a riddle for him. There you go. I love a good conclusion. Albeit contrived one, but one all the same. Anyway. That button is really useful. I like that button. Do you think the Riddler has good vibes? I don't know. I think they're net neutral vibes. I don't think there's anything positive or negative about a riddle. I don't think I'm okay right now. I think I'm gonna die, actually. I think Pierre is not okay. Hey, we can use a potion to heal Pierre. There we go. Throw some vulnerability on there. Power attack. We got ourselves a nice salad garnish. Go. Okay. It was good. Oh no. Guys, is there speaking of little bits, is there new Rick and Morty, and is it good again yet, or is it still garbage? Sorry Rick and Morty fans. Sorry for the bad vibes. Is it good again, or am I gonna have to skip another season? Everyone leveled up. Nice. Let's do an event. You come across a musty storeroom filled with alchemical... Okay, we know this one. Yo! Nice. Gain items. 1 potion. That wasn't really worth an exhaust, but hey, a shrine. I need more... I need more smoky things. What do you call them? Incense to make the shrine good. I have to buy some more incense. Lavender. There is a game made by the people of Rick and Morty, but I know nothing. There's several games, and they're not really by the Rick and Morty people. They're just kind of spearheaded by Reginald, what's his name? The guy who's really annoying. I liked him at one point, and then he became really annoying. Sorry, bad vibes. Reggie. It's not Reggie Face. Reggie Fils-Aimé's face exists rent-free in my head right now, unfortunately. Who's the guy? It's not Dan Harmon. It's the other one. Reginald Jerk Face. Anyway, not Dan Harmon, the other one who does the voices for Rick and Morty. Justin Roiland, there you go. Reginald Roiland, John Rick and Mortimer. He's the one. He likes to spearhead these video games. But I don't know if any of them are good. Listen, I played the Rick and Morty VR game. And I know it's very fun and memey, and you know, it's good vibes, right? But I actually found it really annoying. I did not enjoy myself actually with the Rick and Morty, the Rickinold and Mortimer VR experience was not up to par in my opinion. Adult Swim will milk that Rick cow dry. I don't mind if they milk it so long as the milk is still creamy and delicious, but so far it's been dry and musty and curdled. Do not attack Pierre, please. Oh, nice. Oh, you survived. How dare you, honestly. Arc lightning! Get absolutely destroyed! Wow, this guy survived all of that? I guess he didn't get hit. Oh no, Pierre, no! Oh, this is actually a pretty intense combat. There's even more enemies on their way. Yeah, so oh, I should have used flash cut. My bad. Justin Roiland he's made some game where he gets to be a talking gun, and it looks not to be a downer, but it doesn't look good as far as I'm concerned. Maybe it's good. You know what? Maybe I could try it. If I could get if I could get a key for the game I just said doesn't look good. The best way to convince someone that a game is good is to give it to them. Listen, you can't blame a guy for trying, okay? But if I was to potentially be able to play that game without paying $40 for it, I would, and then we could see if maybe it is good, and that I would be proven wrong about this. This would be a good show. But yeah, I don't think it looks great. It kind of looks to me like maybe a Borderlands-ish game in some ways, but without a lot of. It's just Justin Roiland going off for however long. We can divine. Oh no, we don't. Oh. This is hard. There's High on Life. What do you think about that one? That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one where Justin Roiland is a gun. Sorry. I'm sorry I keep doing that, but I kind of have to. Telling someone they look tired will make them feel tired. Offering someone a coffee will convey the same message, but without the negativity. Wording matters, intentions not so much. Well, here's the thing. You can offer someone a coffee, and then they can be, what are you trying to say? Hey, I bought you some deodorant for your birthday. What? Here, I got you a toothbrush and paste for your birthday. Excuse me? Not to completely deflect what you're saying. I think I agree, but sometimes intentions are very transparent. Calling that charisma somewhat escapist. There are rules to this madness. I'm gonna let you finish, but I have thoughts on what you just said. Telling people how depressed you are will make them unhappy. Recognizing how depressed others are and reaching out correctly. C1 should at worst be ignored and at best improve things. So it's not a bi-directional relationship is what I think I mean to say. I somewhat disagree. I think that some people just have an innate privileged ability, and I'm going to use that word in this context, that lets them say a thing and other people will just kind of like accept it. It won't come across as a negative. Like, for instance, consider what I am saying right now. Do you have an innate feeling of wanting to accept it at all, or wanting to deflect it? Consider that maybe my charisma check is not high enough to properly convey what I'm saying, in a way that makes you want to believe it. I'm not saying that me, what an absolute like chat argument. You don't believe me because what I'm saying is true. The absolute lad. I honestly am kind of proud of myself for even attempting it. But for real, like, someone could say something completely absurd and people might believe it just because they have an innate charisma. I have met people in my life who have a high charisma and don't believe that it exists. Like, it is an innate privilege. They can say a thing and they say it with confidence, with gusto, with a certain amount of ability. Like, speaking is a talent, and I say talent, not necessarily skill. You can earn it, but you can also have an innate talent to speak, and people will believe you. I mean, just look at a couple of people who say absolutely absurd garbage, which is just like proven again and again to not be true, and the number of people that believe that to be true. And it works the same for like an emotional connection as well. You can say something positive or negative, and if it's like, oh, I feel bad, and people will rush to your defense. But you could say something like completely false and people will rush to defend it. The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Diamond Thorn, you have no idea how much I appreciate you quoting that prequel character. I believe charisma exists. I just don't think it's a necessity. I don't think it's a necessity. I think it is a privilege. That's the word I chose, and I'm sticking with it. I think that it lends to how much someone is willing to accept your negative and or positiveness. Triggers an encounter. I'm skipping some of the text now just because I'm kind of enjoying it, and now we're basically in just chatting mode. Hey bot, you came back. Welcome back. So anyway, if you can take anything away from what I'm saying here, it's that if you don't believe me that what I'm saying is true and correct, you can't honestly refute that. And if you do, then I'm correct. It really is a lose-lose for everyone involved, including me. Somehow. Well, because I don't have the charisma to convince you. Oh, I thought I could. Oh, never mind. Right, well, I got to go for more power cuts. See you all. I'm sorry, Diamond Thorn. That really sucks. That is sucks and bad and not good vibes, and I'm sorry. Ooh, this guy over here, Cultist Mage, he's got it going on. He's got bad vibes that I have to take care of. I have to cleanse those vibes. But you have tuned into an interesting conversation. Welcome back. I don't know. Again, like what I'm saying, and this isn't me backpedaling at all, I promise. But, you know, it's an observation I've made. I mean, how else can you explain some of the absolute just madness that we're seeing these days? Like, you know, the Joe Rogans, what's his name? Alex something, the guy, True News. He's being sued for like billions of dollars because he just said overtly incorrect things. These are things I should not be bringing up on my on my stream where I'm showing off Gordian quest. In fact, this whole conversation is probably pretty not correct for the stream. But, you know, it's an interesting one. It's an observation. I can't help myself sometimes. Okay, we're gonna absolutely destroy this cultist mage. Hopefully. Deal 30. Yeah, 30 damage. Feels good. Oh. No! Okay. We kept Pierre back, which is good, because that way I really need to use... I should have saved my stratagems for this fight, because this is the first time I'm actually fighting something with like a little bit of girth, you know. We are about to kill them though. Actually, they're about to die of shock. Alex Jones, yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy whose name I should not be bringing up on the stream. You got it. Is that the K-Frogs guy? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I suppose so. I could try and make camp so that we can continue our foray into this dungeon. Let's get rid of this. Oh, we already got rid of that guard. Yeah, just remove it completely. Blind confidence helps sheep instinct. Yo, did you just invoke the dreaded sheep word? More... Oh, extra initiative would be good. Once per turn, you can use your default move to move one cell at no cost. That could be nice, although I don't really seem to use those very often. Medium armor. Yeah, let's do that. Medium armor. I am using a shield. I think that we have medium armor on Lucius. We do. That's great. Happy coincidence. Let's level up Catherine. We're not a holy warrior. I believe we are a divine. We're not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are divine. So I want to be collecting more divine skills. Could learn a skill. Let's learn a skill. Gain channel equal to the number of divine channeled spells. Nah, we could use another attack maybe. Consumes all channel for every 3 channel consumed. Raise max channel. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Wakey wakey sheeple. We were talking about how people can influence others by charisma alone and how that may not always be the case with how you approach people, with how and what you say. That is a pretty good summation of what we're talking about for sure. I am gonna have to hit the washroom for a very short second, so let me leave you with some more Nintendo licensed music. I'll see you soon, real soon. Okay. Hey, we went from 4 viewers to 6, so we're doing something right. Are we? I like this divine hammer. Can we improve that? Fury charges will reduce the AP cost. Oh, I don't really have any fury charges. No licensed music is working. It always does. Remove a status. Nah. Place mana tempest effect on your current cell, which increases your max channel by 3. Add a random conjuration card to your hand. Gain 1 channel. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. My phone is going to die. Bye, Mimesis. Oh, I see. It adds 2 rank 2 magic swords to our hand. We could do that, and we could start culling some of our magic swords. I honestly don't even like the magic swords as much as some of the other things that we have. Yeah, sure. Let's call as many as we can. Might come back if I get my computer when I get home. Okie doke. Hey, I didn't talk about it at all, chat, but were there any announcements during the video game awards that interested you? Not enough time. Oh no. There was a kid who sneaked on the scene and gave a shout out to his Rabbi Bill Clinton. I saw that. I did see that. How do we feel about that one, chat? Isn't that interesting? It's amazing how someone with just a little bit of charisma and confidence can just walk up on a stage and no one can do anything about it, and then they could just say, I'd like to dedicate this to my Rabbi Orthodox Bill Clinton, and everyone's like, okay. Yep. I took some amusement out of that, I have to say. I enjoyed that for what it was worth. The organizers are... Oh. God damn it, Neville. I mean, yeah. Yeah, arc lightning it up, my dude. I just realized we got all of our arc lightnings in one turn because I culled some of those other cards. You know, the game works out a lot better when you're actually trying to optimize things at all. Area contains crates. Let's do this last combat for this floor. They even lowered the music for him to speak. Yeah, they did. No one suspected. No one for a moment believed that he didn't belong there. It was like, it was seriously some anime moment where this kid is just like freaking the JoJo stance walking up to the stage, and he's got that like crazy charisma, and everyone's like, yeah, he belongs there. He absolutely belonged there, and there's no question in anyone's mind. Yes, this is correct. I love that. I love that for him, honestly. I'm glad he didn't say anything like that could really like bring down the whole enjoyment of the whole thing, you know what I mean? Like it could have been really nasty. I don't know, I don't even understand what he said. I don't think anyone does, really. I don't even think the kid knew. He's like, I can't believe I'm getting away with this. How am I up here? No one's said anything yet. Okay, here's my chance. Go to the mic. Go. And say the first thing that comes to your head. Gain a random charge, add a random charge from the targeted ally's school of cards. Okay. I have no idea what that does, but we're doing it. Can we retain our Zawoldo? Yeah, we don't want to use it though. We'll retain our arc lightning. Enjoyment of the game awards. Oh no, Pierre, no! Damn it. He didn't interrupt anyone? Yeah, he waited for everyone to finish speaking before he walked up. I don't know. There's something just really funny about the whole thing. I really enjoy. I just really appreciated that whole thing. It was a magical moment that will live on. My favorite video game moment, honestly. It was like, I don't know, something out of Dwarf Fortress. The dwarves are having their annual award moment. That's good for them. There's another young dwarf is walking up to the podium. says something indiscernible. We will remember this moment. We are going to engrave this in our like rich tapestry. Oh man. Good fight, Lucius. Pierre died. What are you saying? Some fresh air at last. It's like nothing bad has happened. Okay, does this revive us? No. We gotta spend money to bring our bring Pierre back. He was like a father to me. Every time it changes a little. He was like a son to me. An 89-year-old son. Okay, we gotta bring Pierre back. Nice. Yay! You've done us a favor. We'll hunt down any of the cultists who managed to escape and send them off to the Citadel for judgment. Meanwhile, your actions will help to quell the fear of the populace and traders who ply the routes.
Well,
yes, this stone is precisely what we'll need to break the shadow barrier. Bring me another and we'll have the required regents for a counterspell. Cool, thanks. Non-white cards on this item are converted to intelligent skills. Attached skill gains 3 critical on use. Gambit rune. Attached skills gain the limited modifier and cost SP instead of AP. Cannot affect finishers. I like that. Oh, we'll buy some more incense. We don't need the portal scrolls. That's fine. Oh, we can augment something. What do we want to augment, chat? Maybe the Hungry Maw? We also have this blood letter. What is this? Legendary spear, two-handed. Ooh. I wonder if Pierre could use that. It is two-handed. We could tweak his skills a little bit. So we'll get rid of the shield one, obviously. Is this for... No. Where's the two-handed spears? Okay, here's two-handed spears. So there we go. Oh, we can get rid of this one as well. What could we swap in? +1 max agility charges, +2 initiative. On turn start, gain critical equal to your dex modifier. It's not really that good in my opinion. +4 dex, +10 inish. Restore 4 HP upon surviving a battle. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I think this limit break would also be good on him. Let's do that. And then we're gonna augment this blood letter. Let's do it. It's been augmented. Not sure what it does. 7% reduced intelligence. And what? Less intelligence. Attached attacks apply 5 poison. Triggers once per turn. Nice. Can we add some stuff to this? Attached skills have -1 AP cost. Non-white cards on this item are converted to intelligence skills. That's none of this. Not good. Attached skills gain the limited modifier and cost SP. No, we don't want that. There's no point having this efficacy gem on there. I feel like I kind of want to remove or change that. Let's see if we can't change the socket of blood letter to red. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to change. Actually, I wanted to change the other one. Is it random? Feels like it is random. Roll sockets. Okay. Apparently I can just increase the number of sockets on it. Can we get another red one, please? There we go. I wouldn't mind a green one instead of a blue one. Can we get lucky on that? Nope. That's fine. So we'll put the gambit on the blue one since it can go on any gem, and we're gonna have to get some more gems. So let's go and talk to our friendly neighborhood gem seller. Except they don't have any strength gems. So never mind. Do we have any more coins? We could buy a coin to try and get some good stuff. I don't think we have enough. Oh, we do have 3. Random legendary jewelry. Random unstable artifact. Let's get a random legendary jewelry. Grants mana transfer. Take 2 channel from an ally. 4% chance to gain max channel when you gain channel. Lose all channel on turn and +1 intelligence. This I think would actually be good on Catherine. Oh, but she's got a really good necklace on. Okay, we'll give it to what's his face? Pierre. He's like a son to me, you know. I never remember his name. I mean, resurrection is common here, so death isn't that bad. There's only so many familial bonds to exploit, and I don't have much faith in poor old Pierre. Bloodletter sounds like it would go good with the blood armor you have. Do I have blood armor? Do I have blood armor? I have this Undaunted, which I've been kind of wondering about. Gain 1 fury, 1 guard with strength defense skills, 2 guard with dexterity defense skills. When hit, you have a 9% chance to per fury charge to halve the damage taken. This is a really good armor, and I should wear this. Is it heavy? No, it's medium. That's why I'm not wearing it. Catherine needs heavy armor. We could maybe put it on... oh, but it requires more strength. He's just barely short of the strength. So if we get some strength on... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's swap one of these out. Okay, we're going to change this one to... Oh, but the strength and dexterity are exactly the same. No. Will that do anything for him? Nope, it did literally nothing. Oh, that's so brutal. Let's see. Maybe we have a gem we can add. This adds 1 dexterity. You know what? If we take that off, then we have more strength than dexterity. I don't think that helps, actually. If your strength is higher than dexterity, add half your strength modifier to your dexterity modifier. Not helpful. Oh, wait a minute. If your strength is higher than intelligence, add your strength modifier to your intelligence. No, none of this is actually good. Gain 1 max. Okay, you know what? Let's just take that. There's got to be a way. We just need 1 more strength. There's got to be a way we can add 1 strength. Maybe we can cheat someone. Okay, yeah. Catherine has 2 strength gems. We don't need that. There we go. Now we can wear this. I don't think this is actually even good, but I want to do it. We'll refill our supplies. We'll take off. Where are we going? Do I have to go to the Valewoods? Quest location. Activate the Valewoods waypoint to secure a foothold in the region. Okay, so we're going that way. Path of Exile. What? What, Neville? What, Neville? Oh, there's some coins on the battlefield. Item slots RGB is very much like PoE. Oh, nice. I've often thought I should give Path of Exile a chance. But there's so many games that I play. I don't know. Do I really need another one? Shrine. Shrine. PoE for chat participation. Is there chat participation in PoE? Oh, I see. Like we could like form a group or something. They added a roguelite mode. I heard that they messed something up real bad, and a lot of the player base was like furious with them. We found the waypoint. It should allow for quick travel back to the garrison. Real quick. I hope that entering that doesn't change the map. Like, I just gained a bunch of cool stuff, and I don't want to lose that stuff. To know how good it is. Oh, new character.
Be careful.
Left my forest home to seek out an answer to the evil that twists the heart of the birds and the beasts. Not far from here, I found one of the many sources of the taint. I can see you fought the like of them before. Help me take down these creatures, and perhaps we will find some answers. I can't tell if I lost all of my cool stuff. Area drops a magic weapon. Let's go to that. Let's go to this guy over here. Rock pillars, 1 additional elite, 6 initiative, area affected by. Oh, okay, so I get like nothing good from that. I want to go to this one because it drops a magic weapon. This is spending more time. The corruption grows. The Rift Lord has become more powerful. Enemies in the region grow stronger. So we do have kind of a time limit. Oh, I think there's a legendary item up there. Transmute an item into another of the same rarity. Interesting. I'm sure I have a legendary item that I don't care about. You know what? I don't really care for this one. So let's do that. Oh, legendary spear. That might be good for Catherine. Area drops a legendary item. We should have done this first. It's a really good game. Definitely worth checking out. We would die very quickly, so that's good. How did Path of Exile? Oh yeah, because you remembered the RGB sockets. Blah. These rock pillars are a real pain in the butt, huh? Bow, 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 bow. Banana noodoo. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of this rock. There's a when he makes that sound, it really sounds like Waluigi. Ow! That hurts. Let's just power attack them into dust. Oh, I can't. Alright, Divine Hammer then. Everyone levels up. Got Dazed Disdain. Legendary light armor. Could be really good for Pierre. Grants Deflect. 1 guard with dexterity defense skills. 2 guard with intelligence defense skills. Gain 4 guard for every AP you end the turn with. And then extra gold. Okay, the extra gold is good. Oh, but then we lose Ethereal Dawn. I'm not doing that. We need to Zawaldo. No, sorry. Add a random evocation card to your hand. Gain 1 agility. Conjuration card. I like these. Add up 2 magic missiles. I kind of like that actually. But I need to know what the magic missiles look like. Well, whatever. Hot take: Waluigi is overrated. He okay, so this is how he, this is why he's rated so highly, Neville, is because like it's because he's an underdog. It's because people think that he is so underrated that they love him. He is the underdog. He is like a copy of a copy, and the flaws in his transfer is showing. You know, we can do another one of these. Holy Warrior. We want Divine 3. Oh, look at that. We can take that right now. Divine skills focusing on channeling the power of the gods to lay waste on your foes. Oh, heck yeah. What is this? Gain critical equal to the amount of HP healed on self this battle. Raise max channel by 2 for every heal card played this battle. Gain 1 might. Not terrible. Deal 35 damage. Apply 17 oh, okay. Okay. That's just good. Ain't nothing wrong with that one. Swordsmanship. Warrior. Leadership. What is this? Unlock synergy socket. Ooh. I think I need swordsmanship. Not sure. This is the only one I think I could. Oh no, never mind. That's like. Oh no, we could make this happen. Yeah, this is pretty good right here. And we can increase our strength. My skills have been honed. Oh. Drop some magic weapon. Yeah, let's go check that out. Let's do this exploration. So we're getting to a point in this game where we no longer really have the privilege to grind as much and collect is like everything, because the you know, dark forces are you know, they're creeping up, you know.
Oh.
Ow. Oh, we get a free campfire. That's kind of nice. So after we do this combat, we're gonna head over to our next quest. And honestly, I could keep going, chat. I really am just enjoying this game, but I think I should probably end the stream soon. What's the goal anyways? Right now we're trying to stop a Rift Lord who's raising the army of the dead, and just like, you know, he's just bad vibes, you know? He's bad vibes and we got to take care of him. Get that money. Let's shift again, and we're gonna power attack this fool. Wow, I don't... Blocked by trait. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. We'll do it anyway. Knocks him back. Conjure Barrage. Deals 16 damage, 6 more damage every time magic missiles is played this turn. Oh, yeah. I like magic missiles. How does killing random goons help? Helps us cull the army of the dead, level up, gain equipment, improve our skills so that we can take on the real baddies. The real bad lads. Okay, we're making our way over here. This will be the last story beat quest that I do, and then I'll end the quest, the stream there. It makes for good vibes. Yeah, exactly. I enjoy the vibes of killing random goons. Sucks that I had to use it. Ouch! It's fine. Dang. I have nothing but attacks and I can't reach the stupid goon. It's fine. Bimple, to me, it looked like you just killed a bunch of poor farmers. They're zombie farmers. They were ugly. Wow. Evil people are... nah. Stop. No, not werewolves. We finally got werewolves. Unless we've gotten werewolves several times already and I just missed that. Do 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 do. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da 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 do 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 do. Well, that turn did not go well, to be honest. What? You get to move? I thought you were gonna die of poison. I guess poison doesn't kill. Oh, this is a lot. There's a lot of wolves here, though. Okay. I want a divine hammer. Divine hammer! Arc lightning! Arc lightning! Magic sword! Kill! Okay, we're good. Kills a bunch of poor people and their dogs. Chat is insistent on me being the villain. Oh, I should have done bleed first. Oh, I can't reach for the power attack. That's fine. We can kill with that move. I can't kill with that move. Okay. Well, shield block then. Conjure object. Why not? I don't know. There we go. Bom, bom, bom. What is this? Upgrades a common item to a magic item. Yay. Renown can be traded for artifacts, maps, and for access to the Maelstrom Gate in Act 4. Excuse me? More mechanics? I don't care about any of these. All right, let's do an event, and then we're going to do our last story mission for this stream. Gains 2 fate. Yo.
Be careful.
I sense the creature close by. Be on your guard. All right, here we go. Kill them all. Yay. That's it, Neville. Give me them good vibes. Summon Spirit Wolf. Do it. This guy cannot be, Oh, we're not supposed to use that word. I'm pretty sure Wendigo is not an actually, not a very good word to use or apply to monsters, because, for, like, cultural reasons. Pretty sure, that's a no-no. Oh my god, she's almost dead in one attack. Discard up to 2 random spell cards, gain 2 channel for every card discarded. Actually, let's get some of this money. There we go. Whoa! Yo, use that amazing attack there. Oh my god, killed. The Wendigo word is fine. Is it? I was under the impression that no, it was not fine.
Be careful.
The evil is slain, but their presence lingers on. Can it be? Force will not remain safe for long if the true source of evil is not dealt with. Well, because the thing is it's not a cryptid, Imatan. It belongs to a specific culture, and I don't think that they're cool with it just being kind of like, I hate to invoke the A word, but appropriated. Dinosaurs don't belong to anyone, whereas that one is like specific. It's sort of like putting Jesus in your game. It's not exactly the same, but like at the same time, it's sort of like, well, I mean, that's kind of our thing. I'm not speaking for them because I'm not exactly sure how it works. So I'd prefer to be a bit more versed on the topic. But as I understood, it was not a okay thing. Anyway, we just gained a new client, and now I'm ending the stream on bad vibes. Wendigos are cannibal metaphors. People believe saying their name attracts them. Well, that was what I understood, but I didn't want to say specifically that. But as I understand that is not like a cute uwu like myth thing. It was like for some people that is like they believe that is a truth. And it's a bit more of a belief than it is like a SCP cryptid thing. So we could have our druid join us. I wonder if at some point we're gonna be able to have more than 3 adventurers at a given time. We have 71 days to the Rift Lord's Ascension. Now we can't put minotaurs in games. Oh my god. All right. Chat is conflating. I must leave now. I am actually genuinely ending the stream. Not for any specific reason other than I've been streaming for almost 4 hours and I meant to only do about 2. No, it's fine, Neville. Don't worry about it. He's passive aggressive. It's all good. All right, so we're gonna call it there. Call it Sarah. I don't know what my quest is right now. What is my quest? I think I'm supposed to discover more of the Southern Vale, which I did not do. Oh, I see. There's a thing up here I have to do. Enter the depths of the cave and seek out the source of the corruption. Clear prior note. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm probably going to do that in my off time. I don't think I'm going to be like completing this game on stream or doing a series of it. But I really like it, and I'm glad I had an opportunity to show it off today. Thank you very much for joining the stream and for hanging out and being a jolly, good vibes in chat. Really appreciate it. I hope you will check this game out. I don't know if it's on sale. Let me just double, triple check. Double, triple check. It is on sale. It's 25% off. A steal as far as I'm concerned. Especially if you actually get the enjoyment out of it. It's a 15 to 30 hour experience. So, you know, if for those who believe in the $1 equals 1 hour thing, you will definitely get the playtime out of this. And I think that like I'm only playing with 3 characters. There's so much replayability in this game. There's so many different play styles. I think you would get a lot out of this game if you do actually enjoy it. And I do, and I'm definitely going to be playing this more in my off time. But anyway, happy hashtag Turnbased Fest. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I don't think I'm going to be doing an extra stream, especially not on Monday because I generally am busy on Mondays. But in any case, I hope y'all have a good night, evening, and the rest of the weekend. And thank you for the stream. When will there be more DF? There will be more Dwarf Fortress. This I promise. When? I don't know. I kind of want to just like start a series and do like fairly chunky, like hour to 2 hour long episodes. But it's a tricky one. You'll have to appreciate that it is a kind of a tricky game to cover and do a series on. But I do want to do it. I might do a stream. I might just, you know, pick a day, and whatever day I would have recorded Dwarf Fortress, I might just like do a stream instead. But I haven't decided yet, and I don't know yet. Maybe I'll put a vote on my YouTube and the Discord channel for people to kind of let their voice be heard on that topic.